New year, new wireless savings with Visible. One line with unlimited 5G data, just $20 a month for 24 months. Switch at Visible.com. Use code Visible24. Ends January 31st. New members only. Promotional rate with service on the Visible plan. For additional terms and network management practices, see Visible.com.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the classic Big Mac, Hamburglar. Robble, robble. He said, there's more sauce in every bite. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Robble. Available at most restaurants in this area.
Diamond Song. Hey! Diamond Song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond Song. Hey! Diamond Song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up, raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up, raise 'em up. Hey, give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Diamond Song. Hey! Diamond Song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond Song. Hey! Diamond Song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up, raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up, raise 'em up. Hey, give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money.
built it, and then we break it down.
What? Hello. Jeez, can't hear nothing. Oh, there we go. All right. Put me up in the head. What other fucking deal? What's going on? What's up? What's up? You know, it's my favorite day of the week. You know, every day I take a breath is my favorite day. So we're going to say this is my new favorite day of the week. What's going on? We got people over here in the chat. Oh, let me see. Let me move my shit around. I'm starting earlier and earlier, guys. I don't know if y'all don't see it. Jeez. I was going to start at 5:30 today, but I chose not to. What am I doing? Why? I feel like I'm just so far away. Hold on one second. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this. All right. Oh, my goodness. So much better. I feel like I'm not reaching now. What's going on, guys? So, we are in the process of changing stuff around in this here humble abode. Sundays is my rest and relaxation day, pretty much. Oh, that's not me. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, today's one of my favorite days. Put it that way. We got 6 people on Rumble. Is my shit up and running? Let me see if it's up and running. Let's give Rumble a shout out because they got more people on Rumble than I do on YouTube as of right now.
Let's get ready to
What's going on? What is up with Rumble? Thank y'all for being over there. If y'all want to be a part of the conversation, all you gotta do is get up here and comment in the comment section. It'll come across my screen alone, as well as it will be in that chat. I can actually highlight the chat too. But as of right now, all you gotta do is say, hey. Boom. There it goes, pop across the screen like that. As such as it actually comes across StreamYard as well. I can put it in there as well. But hey, what's up, Tip? How's your mama and them, man? They cooling. They cooling. As a matter of fact, I need to call her today. I haven't talked to her all week. But thanks for being here. Yeah, just be a part of the conversation. All you gotta do is type in the chat, and they'll come across the screen and we'll get addressed. Today is TPO court day. Court Sundays. We go over different styles of court, sovereign citizens, probation, just about anything and everything. Today's focus is really gonna be on a kind of not really kind of piece today. I just want to I want to see. Looking at these videos and some of them, I really didn't watch them, but most of these that I got today for us is actually family court, child support type shit. And I want to get y'all a real feel on how y'all feel about child support and what it is, how it's being adjudicated. Is it fair? We all know it's not fair. Jeez, my beard is on crack today. Where's this dog at? All right. Yeah. Just want to look at these court cases, see what we can do, and how our court system is flawed in many ways, as we see as the me too need to talk to my mom, talk to her 2 or 3 times a week just because let her know I'm okay. Yeah, it's a fact. I ain't called my mom all week, which is weird. Matter of fact, no, I did call. She didn't answer the damn phone. What if you don't shut up? We're growling at me. You don't want to fight. You don't want them problems, homie. Yes, I see you. You don't want them problems, sir. No, but I think we're getting the shaft as we look at all these ADAs and DAs that are actually going through shit right now. To be honest with you, going through shit right now. I don't know what's up with these black DAs and ADAs and all this shit, man. Again, if y'all know me right now, I have a hatred for Christina Ritter. I need to put her in there. Hashtag on site. That's what it's gonna be. Hashtag on site. As soon as I see Christina Ritter, which I never go to Detroit, so it won't happen. But yeah, I, I think she's the worst ADA I've ever seen. But yeah, if you want to comment in the comment section, we'll highlight the comment like Tyrone and say, "Oh, he just up here laughing at shit." Heard that dog. He probably he played way too much. I mean, he got all his toys all across the goddamn floor. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and he's the only one in here because he's bad. But shit. Let me put this in the chat. If anyone wants to come up and talk shit about any of these court cases, whether they're right or wrong, no one really has a right answer besides me. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But if you agree, you don't agree, hey, let it be known. Shit, this is the day we talk shit about. Well, this is not the cop day. Cop day is on Tuesday when you want to get to talk shit about cops. But today we talk shit about the judges, which we know there's a lot of piss poor of them, and ADAs, defendants, and fucking the fuck are they? Complainant. You know, I didn't really have too many real TPOs today. I couldn't find any. There weren't no real good ones. But yeah, today is mostly gonna be. There's some short ones in here, which is cool. But yeah, I just watch some of these shits. Yeah. Well, I do have a one that's kind of crazy. I think it is. I didn't really watch it, but I'm thinking the title is kind of a little crazy. And then the rest of them that we have are pretty much family court, child support type shit, birth certificate type shit, all kind of shit like that. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna get started with mostly is the white people. There ain't too many niggers on here today. All right, look at the niggers doing good today. All right, oh, there's one Negro. How many niggers we got? Two. There's two niggers today. Two niggers today. What up, OG Do Dirty? What's going on, my good brother? How was you?
Shit, another day, boy. You early.
I told y'all, man. I've been trying to listen. This dog got me up, so I'm gonna be up. If I'm gonna be up, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it popping.
I was over there I was over there about to get ready to hop on the screen with Nightish and them, bro. Nigga, bro, I ain't never heard Aaron talk like that today, bro.
Aaron up there cutting the food.
And he's saying some shit, bro, I disagree with. And I usually don't disagree with the young general. Tell man, but yeah, dog. I say, oh, bro, I was about to go up there and Lord Jesus, I seen you come across the thing. I say, damn, this nigga Tom started early.
Hey, listen, you know what we do over here. You know,
I ain't about to miss no TPO Sunday, boy.
Today is mostly child support shit today. We might got a couple of them that are not.
I'm looking for the fuckery.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I didn't watch any of them. I'm just going off the titles today. I didn't watch me. All I'm doing is going off titles today, which is unheard of. But that's the wrong one. Switch it. But we're gonna start with. But most of them is white people today. Figure that shit out.
Mm.
Yeah, got mostly crackers acting bad today.
Let me find out the nigga booze is doing good at Chump.
That's what I said. It ain't that many Negroes today. All right, look at them. They're doing good.
Yeah, we coming up, Tom. We coming up.
All right, we'll give them a D plus.
Hey, I take that. Eventually, I'm gonna get your ass to this B minus. When we gonna work on it? The month ain't over with yet. God damn it! I still got a couple more days to convince you to bring it up to a B minus.
Oh, well, you know what? Like I said, if you want to put it up with American culture, I would say it's a fucking B. I'll give it a B.
I get American culture way higher than a B minus, bro.
Well, only reason why I said B, I didn't say B, I said a B.
Oh, okay.
Because the way, and I put that in regards of the way our military is, how much shit we giving away for free. It just takes away. You know what I'm saying? To me personally.
And I was sitting here thinking to myself, nigga, you know how long it's gonna take these other places around the world, nigga, to even catch up with our infrastructure and our lifestyle? 30,
Yeah.
40 years. 30, 40 years. Nigga, I looked at Indonesia last night, bro. I tell you, they highway system, bro, that bitch can't even stretch across the continent. Nigga,
All
that
right.
whole brown and a motherfucker. I say, what the fuck is this?
Try this is what me this. Hey, you heard what I said to
Oh,
Mayo?
no. And then I looked up Singapore. So I found out that nigga Indonesia is combined of 17,000 different islands and different places, all put together, all as one. They don't say, and then I was like, okay, well, let me look at the government. I went and look at the government. Okay, it is four of them motherfuckers, bro. That's basically coming together. It's so much shit split up over there. It's people trying to take out other people. So I have watched a story on Vice about over there where these motherfuckers is these little small little islands that's protruding around this big island, and these
Mhm.
little small little places like on the edge of Russia and the edge of China, bro, that's trying to be part of Indonesia, bro. Oh yeah, they cut all that shit out, bro. These niggas in modern warfare. When I mean that, nigga, they guerrilla warfare, nigga. I mean niggas walk around with machetes and shit, chopping off niggas' legs. I say, oh, their economy ain't shit.
I know that. That's why when I was asking Mayo, if he's talking about, because he was talking about the way they act and what they do. I was like, cool. If you want to hold that to their standard, then that's what it is. But technically, what have they done that's even on the same, even microscope as we have? And you
Nigga, I say
seen,
good. I seen the pros and the cons of it. They had some
yeah.
good pros though. Don't get me wrong, bro. They got some shit over there implemented, bro. That's perfect. But we can use some of that shit over here. But
Mhm.
boy, they bad. They bad outweigh our bad, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
we ain't off that bad. I mean, culture wise, yeah, we kind of better.
This
Just
damn
by a little
adult.
bit now. I ain't trying to say like we way higher than this, bro, but you know what I mean? We got a little something to it. I gotta give it to us.
That's not. I'm with you. I wasn't against you last night on that part.
I know, bro. Like some stuff like that, bro. That's why I be telling y'all. I learn about stuff, bro. When we talk about, even if y'all make a good point to me, bro, and y'all can put a fact to me, bro, I'm gonna go do my research. I'm gonna go look at everything that y'all was talking about. I heard the stuff you and Mayo was talking about, so I went and looked up that same stuff y'all was talking about, bro, to find out where I was missing at. Because in my head, like I said, I don't want to just give out no wrong information or just giving people opinion or interpretation of what I'm thinking. That's just saying something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just say stuff that you be like, oh, follow me. I'm cool. No, I'm not that type of person, bro. I want
Yeah,
to make sure the shit that's coming out my mouth is right. At least I have a good opinion, a good thought of why I'm saying this.
yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's why I said. I mean, I'm not well versed in a lot of Indonesian stuff, but the shit that I know about it. If you want to take on different countries like Bali and all those places, I would say, yo, they don't need the infrastructure like we did. They're
Yeah,
they're they're fucking. If it wasn't for American dollars and shit like that, they won't be shit. So I'm sorry, nothing you can say is going to tell. Look, they without Americans going over there spending as much money as we do, it wouldn't be shit because it's mostly tourism. That's what gets them where they at. It's tourism.
yeah. Like I said, I like some of the reading up on some of that shit last night, bro. Some of that shit they do, bro, community wise and shit like that, bro, is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What?
Some parts is better than ours, bro. But when I'm looking at the whole thing, when I went and looked up what is culture, just the definition of culture, I got so many definitions. One, two, three, ABC, AB, ABC again, and then it went to cultivation and then all this other shit, bro. So yeah, I went through all of it just to make sure I wasn't tripping, make sure my culture points went off. And like I said, they got some good shit over there, bro. But them niggas is fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let me get this. Let me get this. All right. So let's start with one of these dumbass. Yeah. Let's stop that. out the way. I wish you could share more than one screen. That shit crazy. What we gonna do? All right, let's start with this one. We're gonna start with this one.
Do not address Mr. Howard.
Excuse
Do
me?
not address Mr. Howard. State of Michigan versus Perry Howard, 211444. Mr. Westmoreland's present.
Remember
Mr.
Judge
Kazak's present,
DeSantos?
Ms. Pinkston's present. Mr.
You
Perry's
goddamn
present. Mr. Howard's present.
eyeglasses all the way down to a
Ms. Pinkston, can you sit
goddamn
somewhere other
nose.
than your bed,
Oh,
please?
Pardon me?
Can you please sit somewhere else other than your bed?
Can I sit where?
Somewhere other than your bed.
it bitch in the bed, dog.
All right, thank you. Okay, and so where we left off last time in April was that Ms. Pinkston was indicating that the entire amount that was requested for the repairs, that entire amount was of damage was caused by Mr. Howard. Is that
Yes.
where we left off?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ms. Pinkston, thank you for coming here today. I'm back on the 30th of October of 2020. You indicated that Mr. Perry had come over to your apartment and had caused some damage to your vehicle. Is that correct?
No, I came over to his
I don't
to
know
get
why
my
she look like that,
belongings
Tyrone.
and my keys to my home. In the midst of that, he was enraged. It looked like he's been drinking. He pounded on my glass door of my window on the passenger side. He jarred the doorknob several times, multiple times, before he kicked the door.
Oh, she's talking about Mr. Perry.
All right. And when he kicked the door, did that leave some
Very
damage on the
violent,
door of the
y'all.
vehicle?
Yes, it did. It left his footprint, his boot print that he had on, that he was wearing at the time. I took pictures of it, submitted to the officer, the sergeant that was on duty at the time. And in the midst of that Monday morning, I took my vehicle to Feldman Chevrolet to get an estimate of what the damages will be, and that's what they gave me. I submitted them to the court. After that, court proceedings were still in limbo because of COVID and everything as far as that. And then once the prosecuting attorney reached out to me and told me I had to get it fixed in order to get restitution.
And
Oh,
so
good with you, Chip.
you indicated that he kicked your door. Is that your driver's side door?
No, the passenger side. Everything was done on the passenger side.
Did he kick or strike any other portion of your vehicle at all?
The window on the same side, and he jarred the door handle several times. He pounded on the glass several times before he kicked the door. He intentionally did it deliberately.
And was the only damage done by Mr. Howard with regard to your vehicle the front passenger door?
Yeah, everything that he previously done before that, before he kicked it, yes. And I had no damages to my vehicle before he did what he did.
I object.
Now,
Mr. Howard, you have an attorney that can object for you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Now you indicated that you went to the Feldman Chevrolet in Livonia and got an estimate for the repairs. Is that right?
Correct.
Now, there were some in the estimate that you provided to the court, there were some repairs that were indicated in the report that included the rear door and the fender.
Well, like I said, I'm not an auto body mechanic. All I know is what the damage is.
Ms. Pinkston, please let Mr. Kazak finish the question before you start answering, because my court recorder can't take two things out at the same time. Okay, so please let him finish the question before you start answering.
And that court reporter's not cold enough, ma'am.
That's a fact. We already watched one.
I watched my mama do it for years. Stop it.
Specifically for regard to damage, were specifically for or not?
From my estimate and from my knowledge, they had to take the whole door panel off and replace all of that from the damage that he did.
And you've indicated that you had no other damage to your vehicle prior to Mr. Howard kicking in your door. Is that right?
That is absolutely 100% correct.
Your Honor, I don't have any further questions this time.
And Mr. Westmoreland?
Yes, just.
What did you say, nigga?
Did Mr. Howard say?
It was the front passenger.
Hey, nigga tripping.
And how many times did he-
Hey, was that your drop or they did that?
The door
That was
once.
mine.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, that's fine.
He had an ankle boot on. Brown leather ankle boot.
Is it like a work boot or a dress
No.
shoe? Or what?
No, it's a dress boot.
So you're saying that he just kicked the front passenger door one time? He never kicked the fender or the rear door?
He dented it pretty bad. So before that, he had jarred the window and the door handle.
Correct, but he just kicked the front passenger door. That was the only place he kicked?
Yes, with a strong, heavy kick.
Strong heavy kick. Why?
Any other witnesses that you plan on calling, Mr. Kizak?
No, Your Honor, we have no further witnesses.
Any witnesses you'd like to call, Mr. Westmoreland?
I don't believe so at this time.
I have a question, Ms. Kingston, about how long did this interaction last?
For about 20 minutes before he chased me down Biddle. So prior for that, I should have been charging assault charges as far as fearing for my life, but I didn't. All I want him to do is pay for the damage he's done to my car.
Yeah, Ms. Kingston, please answer the question I've asked.
This judge getting on my damn
About
nerves.
20 minutes.
Why you say that?
And where did, when you took the photos that were.
Because the lady ain't really said nothing that was crazy enough right now.
Where was I? After
Yeah.
What's she supposed to say?
after
OG?
I wind up
What you
leaving
mean?
him, I regained myself, went over one of my girlfriend's house to collect my
My
thoughts.
question, Ms. Kingston,
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
I said, what's she supposed to say? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The black lady ain't, whoever this lady is at the bottom, bro, she ain't said nothing outlining. Usually when we watch people talk, bro, what they do is they'll get asked a question and they'll talk out the side of their neck, and then we'll be all like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? Like, nigga, stop talking.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Okay, I got you.
You know, but I don't understand why she checking her already, bro, when she ain't even
She ain't answered the
she
question.
ain't
That's why she ain't answered the question. That was simple. She asked her, how long did it take?
yeah, she ain't answer that.
That was
She ain't answer that.
shit, how long was the altercation? 20 minutes. He chased me down. Bitch, she didn't ask all that. She asked, what's the time frame, ho? What is it?
Was it 5, 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, that was it. But again, I don't like, Judge Santos part of the sisterhood.
Oh yeah, I know she about to give it to her.
Yeah.
Over
Ms.
a
Kingston,
friend's house.
please answer, Ms. Kingston, please
Over a
answer my
friend.
question.
Over a
Please
friend's house.
answer, excuse me, please answer the question I've asked specifically without extra information. So you went to a friend's house to take these photographs?
Yes.
Did anybody else take any photographs? Any detectives or officers?
Yes.
And there wasn't any damage done to your vehicle prior to Mr. Howard kicking it?
Correct.
You didn't ask the same question Lori asked.
How much time after you took your photographs did the detective take photographs or an officer take photographs?
Probably no more than a half an hour later, 45 minutes later.
Luckily, he even showed the hell up.
What we had adjourned this matter for was so somebody from the dealership would come in and testify because, number one, as related to the invoice, there's stuff on here regarding a fender and whatnot, but there hasn't been any testimony regarding any damage to the fender. And so I don't know why that would have been why that would have been repaired. And second,
somebody lying.
and the photograph that Ms. Pinkston took,
You ain't shit, Tom.
which looks like it's shown There's a picture
No,
of
these
her
nigga
with a
bitches be
screenshot
lying,
of some
dog.
sort because it shows
Yeah,
her
bro, but
on her
then
phone.
I ain't even about to go there. I'm gonna finish
There's
to see
a
what this judge gonna
blueprint,
say.
but then the photograph taken from the officer that was emailed to Ms. Shaw of our probation department does not show a blueprint. And I really would like to know from the repair individual how a kick would cause the door to not close all the way.
Oh, she said that he
When
opened
the
the
kick was
charter.
in the middle of the door.
Well, can I answer that? He ajarred my door handle previous before he kicked the door.
Hold on, the door handle has
Yanked
nothing to
on
do with
my
the door.
I see the door handle, but I'm wondering with the door itself,
You lying, OG.
are
Who
you
lying?
indicating the door handle will not,
Female. Never
because the
trust a
door
girl
handle
with a
is
dirty
stuck
tennis
out,
ball.
it will not permit
Yeah,
the
okay.
door to close all the way?
I'm not an auto body mechanic. I have
I
no
bet you
idea.
ain't. I bet you
All
ain't.
I
Right,
know is
that's why-
what I saw, what he did.
Right, that's why I really needed the auto body person to come in. I mean, Mr. Perry or Mr. Howard definitely damaged the door. But there's going to have to be a recalculation done because the
Wow.
right fender liner, the right wheel opening molding.
She talking about fender liners. Oh my God! Stop.
I understand the fender is the part between the door and the front bumper.
I wish I would have heard this goddamn story. Cause I really wasn't paying attention. I'm lost like a motherfucker.
Evidence regarding that. So when you take out 0.4 for labor for the right fender liner, right wheel opening molding.
Okay,
and
so
one.
let me. So what she's saying is she got too many damages to the car that don't reflect what the pictures were taken, like the front fender well, the fender liner, which is inside the wheel well of the fucking car. I don't know how that was damaged. I mean, it's just fucking plastic. So I don't understand that part. What she's saying is gonna have to be, all she's saying it has to be recalculated because there's a lot of shit on there that's not adding up to the damage that was done to her vehicle.
Yeah, I get that point. Like I said, I wasn't lost on that. What I was lost on was the damn story. So the dude kicked the side of her car, messed up her door handle or whatever, and now her door won't close.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense either, because fucking up a door handle doesn't mean that the doors. If the door's closed and I'm pulling the door handle, that's not ajarring the door from its position. So there's no way that position can be fucked up of closing and opening because it's just the handle. If anything, you're gonna break the handle, not the way the door sits inside the jam. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Unless that nigga kicked the door with the door open, that's the only way you can fuck up that opening. So I don't know. She's adding a whole bunch of shit.
Like I said, I think she's looking at it differently. I really do. I think the woman looking at it differently.
Who, the judge or the girl?
No, I'm talking about old girl because but from what she's saying is she's seen him doing all this. We're doing this to the side of the door. She's seen him mess up the door. She's seen him kick the door.
Yeah, she was inside the car.
That's okay. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, and again, I don't understand why the judge just won't just credit all the rest of the other fixes on the car and just go to the goddamn, just go to the damage to the door and shit and make her pay for that. Well, make him pay for that and let it be done.
Because she just wants to. Because right now the calculation that she has on paper is way more than the damage that actually was damaged. So she would need the fucking auto body mechanic or whoever fixed the shit to only put in what was damaged. That way she can either make him pay for that or hear the reasoning on why this affects this, if that affects this.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit still didn't make it. Still don't make sense to me. I thought it was. I thought when shit like that happened, bro, they can cross reference that shit. They could literally just go look up, bro, and find out how much it costs, bro, to replace a damaged door to a
Well,
vehicle,
it just
and
depends
then
on it. We all
yeah,
know this is higher than a regular old motherfucking.
auto body shop. So I figure if you go to an auto body shop and you want to get extra shit put on there, extra charges and shit to bring your money up, that's what the court is there for, bro. To see past that bullshit. To be like, no, this ain't what this is. It's just like somebody, bro, who owes somebody, bro, and the judge be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't paying all the rest. I'm not gonna have them pay that because they didn't do that. They're gonna pay what they did. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the same way, or is it different when it comes to vehicles?
Well, what? I don't know why she has to call because it tells you it's the invoice should tell you how much everything costs, and then it
That's
should
what I'm
tell
saying.
you how much the hours per. I mean, how much it is per hour that they work for work hours, and how much those are. That you can just usually just calculate, take all the extra bullshit off, and then
Yeah, like for the front, for like the front bumper, whatever kit that is, and what under the wheel fair, all that plastic shit that he got to order. That's one. It'll give you a price for that. And then, like when it comes to the door, tell you how much the door handle is going to cost you, how much it's going to cost the, you know what I'm saying, for the what you call it to be popped out or whatever he did to it, like that type of stuff. If a window had to be replaced, you know, it'll just tell you the price of the window. Then it'll give you, like you said, the amount of hours you working, then a total. So I don't understand why she don't discredit all the rest of that stuff that you see on her that you know this man ain't did.
well, I mean, you know, it's a female judge. What do you expect? And plus, like Tyrone said, car shop and the police report is different. That's another reason. Police report picks her car show are not adding up. I agree with that.
Hmm.
All of us shit's not adding up. That's why I said she added extra shit, and she
That's what I
said,
think she did too.
but you should be able to because on the police report, well, her pictures are different than the police officers' pictures, and that's
Hmm.
the problem. So guess I let the dog outside. I forgot. My bad, mama. Baby.
Nah, I get what you're saying. I just figured like I don't understand why she's saying that. I thought she was gonna be able to like, I'm not gonna give you credit for the fender and shit like that because on the pictures of the police report, ma'am, it's showing just this door that's on the thing that's, you know what I'm saying, messed up on your car. So that's what I'm gonna go by.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see. I understand if it was that. I guess it's more intricate than that. 'Cause we don't know how many different damages are on there.
I'm pretty sure she probably. I mean, think about it, Tom. If you go to an auto body shop, bro, and you got damage on one side of your car, but you really weren't thinking about the other damage that you already didn't had, or you didn't, you know what I'm saying, went to the house and kicked your shit a couple of times and put a little bit more on there, you know,
Yeah. I mean, I agree
that
with you.
that type of shit. That's what
Yeah.
I think she did. I literally think when she left them cops, she was like, it's a lick, nigga, and went to the house or something and put a little bit more hit on it. You know what I'm talking about? Then took her pictures and then,
Only time we do that is renter's fraud. That's the only time we do that shit. And you do that shit before the cops come. You got to line everything up perfectly as if it happened. You know how they take those the string and they tie it up and they bring it from one side to one side. And then
oh yeah, make sure you straighten shit, make sure everything, yeah.
you gotta make sure that angle is right. Yeah,
Get your geometry on. You know what I'm talking about?
that's the only way you make sure you get a new TV out of things. I'm just saying. I ain't like I did that before. Just want to put
Yeah,
that out.
we ain't did it. We just know how it's done.
I don't know what the right blackout tape rear is for, what that's for, because there's no damage. There's no testimony regarding anything rear. Do they have to replace the entire door, ma'am?
Yes, correct.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
they did. They replaced the whole door, the
that would
whole
make
entire
sense.
panel.
So it would make sense for the mirror assembly. Okay, that would make sense. The
No,
handle.
No, it doesn't. Not for fucking
But I'm confused.
fucking open the door handle. That's bullshit.
From my understanding, they had to paint the door.
Well, of course.
They had to spray the other side for it to match up with that.
Nope. It doesn't. They don't spray the other side.
Or the $2,200 amount.
Damn.
$2,488.59. Where did that money even come from? But these leftovers. total
Your Honor, I believe-
$1,012.75.
That's just for the parts, Your Honor, I believe. The rest of the cost was for the labor.
Damn.
Okay, so the parts
Damn,
were
look, for real.
$936.75, and then the labor. Okay, so did you figure out how much labor was? So if you take these labor amounts and you multiply those by $50 an hour, plus the $936.75.
Plus tax,
So
nigga.
$1,241.75. Because I don't have any evidence before this court regarding the rear door. There hasn't been any testimony regarding the rear door. You don't have anything from the,
Or the fender.
from the, what?
Or the fender as well.
Correct. Or the fender. I don't have
Mm.
anything from
Man,
the,
bitch.
body shop people. They're not here to testify. And, so the court's going to
That
issue
is shit,
restitution
dog.
around
Oh shit.
$1,241.75.
Well, I want to file a motion because it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
Well, baby, you can't do that right now.
Ms. Pinkston, your testimony, as well as your statement that's in the police report, as well as the estimate that's put forth, shows the amount that was caused, the amount that was charged for the right passenger door. There wasn't any testimony about anything with the fender nor the rear door.
Facts.
This court cannot order restitution on the fender or the rear door without having any evidence that that was caused by Mr. Howard.
Facts.
The body shop person, they did not appear. I cannot assume what that person is going to say. I need to have it on the record for evidence. And that's what I need to base my ruling on.
She thought she was hitting the lick, boy. You got
I want another court date because this is not fair. I have to come out my pocket for some here doing maliciously. Knowing, I mean, this is preposterous. Just keep going through all this for nothing.
Okay.
Ms. Pinkston, at this time, this is the court's ruling. If you have some other evidence that would suggest that the additional money is from Mr. Howard's actions, then you can certainly present it to the prosecutor.
And I will.
But at this point,
Where's your evidence at, though? You just because you saying that means it's not evidence.
from April, I believe, so that the person can be present and that person is not present.
Yes, dummy.
So therefore, the court's order is
Never trust that tennis ball head OG. I'm telling you.
She fucked up.
Yeah, she.
Thank you very much. We're going to be off.
You should only have to pay 1,000 some change, not 2,800.
It's not even that, bro. Where she fucked up at, bro. She should have just said, "Oh, he damaged my car." Nah, he damaged the side panel. He damaged my
Listen.
Hold on, I think she threatened this man.
You're gonna get yours.
Oh.
Don't make threats. You're in court.
I ain't making threats. You are. Karma is something. Karma is something else.
Listen, that's not going to happen. You can remove yourself from the meeting. Do not make threats. Do not anything. That's not acceptable at all.
Tell him don't make threats and quit calling my damn phone.
Uh-oh.
Ma'am, you're in court. You need to have appropriate language.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Now, see?
That's where you about to mess up at, nigga. Shut your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
That nigga bitch attitude that came.
Yeah. It came out of it, but he about to fuck up. I need him to be quiet, nigga. Nigga. Shit, you just skated, nigga. You ain't got to do shit, nigga. What we doing, nigga? Pay the little buzz shit.
Yeah, pay a little 1,000. You did do a damage. Don't act like you didn't. Now you give her a little 1,000 or 1,500, whatever it was, but she still got to pay another 1,500 herself.
Shut up, playboy.
No, it's a wash. Nigga, it don't even matter. That's what that bitch get.
And then she
No.
talking crazy to the judge. I would have just sat back, nigga, like and grabbed me some popcorn.
Man, tell me again. This shit
Get
crazy.
her ass, judge. Get her. You might fuck around
Can I
and
say something?
you ain't got to pay nothing, sir.
We're not on the record.
That you left. I have voice message that you left. So don't play with me.
Oh.
Stop, stop. Do not address Mr. Howard. Do
Excuse
not
me?
address Mr. Howard.
Content.
Yes, Mr. Howard, your attorney is still present. What would you like the court to know? We can go back on the record. Yes, Mr. Howard.
Tyrone, that's a
Yes, I
fact.
would
This
like
nigga
to
need
put
to
a
shut up,
TPO
dog.
out on her.
Well, this is not the jurisdiction for that.
This
You have
nigga
to do
retarded.
that with Third Circuit Court.
That's a fact. Shut the hell up.
I will be down to the court.
And I need to put one out on you. How about that?
Listen, ma'am, I said not to address Mr. Howard.
Man, hold on the contempt, man. What we doing?
Now, this is ridiculous.
Shut
I amended
up,
the part
dude.
that I played, but she never did.
You
She
played a
never-
low part.
Oh my God.
Miss Pinkston.
Mine down.
Miss
Oh my
Pinkston.
God.
Why the
That's
fuck
enough.
you?
No,
Why
Mr.
the
Howard.
Up, Howard.
Mr. Howard.
Niggas.
This is good. This is good, Tom.
I understand you pled guilty. I've assessed your restitution. If you feel the need to get a PPO, you need to take that to the Third Circuit Court. The
Yes, I
District
will.
Court does not have
That
jurisdiction. over
PPO,
that.
dog, that bitch crazy.
Am I done here?
All right. You're all set. Yes, thank you. Off the
Thank you.
record.
Have a good day.
It's unfair. Karma is something. Karma is something. Karma is something. How about
She ain't threatening. She just saying karma.
Get that nigga bitch.
Yeah, she big bad, nigga. She bought it big bad, nigga. She about to send her grandbaby over there. Nigga, get that nigga.
His motherfucking mouth. Yeah.
That nigga gonna come out and she gonna send her grandbaby over there. They gonna get that nigga, man.
Listen, that nigga bitch attitude and came up at you.
You know that with that next Friday after next, nigga. Niggas in there went off on that old lady. Her grandsons came up there, nigga socked that nigga in the face. Bah! No, it's coming. You made her mad, boy. She hot.
She hot in fish grease, boy.
Yeah, boy. God damn.
Next one, let's see if we got another. Yeah, my motherfucker. Let's find it. There it goes. There it goes. I don't know if we watched. We may have watched this one.
Will you hand me my spin box?
Now go freak. All right, so Jordan, I'm Judge Kim. This is a detention hearing. The law says when a child comes to our detention facility, you have to see a judge within 2 days.
We did. I missed it. I don't remember him.
Whether you remain in custody or released to the community. If you remain in custody, like you have been, then you have to see a judge every 10 business days while you are here for me to make that same determination. All right, and that's why we're here today, and I'm proceeding on this. Mr. Houston is your attorney, and he's here on Zoom. You can probably see him on your screen.
That's what we're gonna do.
Silent. You have a right to
What's that nigga name? Last name Kim.
Right, so before we start, I guess is it Nagel?
Yes, it is Judge Kim. Okay.
So you're with CPS in Bell County. Can you tell me what the conservatorship status of Jordan is? I'm sorry, in which county?
I'm in Hill County.
I'm sorry, Hill County. So what is the conservatorship status for Jordan right now?
His mom still has custody of him. We don't have anything in place as far as like a safety plan or any plans to go forward with taking custody of him.
So are you just at the investigation stage, or how are y'all involved then?
Yes, we're still in the investigation stage.
And at this point, do you have any idea which direction you're going? Are you kind of close to closing it out, or you're still trying to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, based on what goes on today, we'll determine if we're going to be able to start working on closing it out or how we're going to proceed.
All right,
This is.
Thank you very much for
Right
being
here, where
here.
it's blurred out over
All
here.
right, so Jordan, you're 15 years old.
That's the daughter.
And
son,
on January 25th,
Oh, okay,
Arlington
okay.
police responded to a
I was about to
domestic
ask why they blurring them out
perimeter
so you can't show
behavioral.
kids.
Said your mom came to pick you up from perimeter as you were being discharged. When you saw your mom, you became agitated, started kicking the lobby doors. Staff came to take you to a different area. And when you're passing by your mother, you lunged from behind and punched her in the back of the head.
Damn.
Oh, hell no.
Police told police you didn't.
Where
She did not
Mayo
think you
at?
were ready to come home. Also said that when you saw her,
Because I know he gonna
you
go
said
off
that
on
you
this
were
little
going
nigga. He would
go
have beat
home
the
with her,
shit
you
out
were
of him.
going to kill her. Or say that the perimeter therapist told officers that he had a teleconference with CPS with Miss Nagel the previous day, and CPS did not see a reason for Jordan to stay hospitalized.
Oh, that's a dude.
And CPS was not going to do a removal. Right. So how did I'm going to ask Miss Nagel, since you probably know, since the mom is in here, how did Jordan end up in?
This nigga getting his ass, what? She getting her ass beat by her son.
Yes, bro.
And they like, nah, son, that's your child. You gotta take care of him. Hey, that's a fail all the way around. She got punched in the back of her head. He told her to go kill her.
He put the paws on him. God damn.
Yo, hey, she raised that. Hey, he's what they be saying? Oh, you the king of this. No, you
That's a fact.
You the man of the house. Yeah.
That's fact. He put that straightening up on you and you ran.
Hey, he said you wasn't acting right, bitch. You out of order. Yo. Yeah, but hey, for all you black mothers out there, quit telling these kids that they the man of the house, especially if you don't know how to stay with their daddy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. You better learn how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
These kids, and we find out these kids putting hands on their own parents.
Mm-hmm. I already told my kid, I'm gonna cock that thing back on you. I ain't playing with you. We play with me, I'm gonna cut that thing on your ass. You want to? Hey, once I get too old, nigga, I ain't got time to be fighting.
That nigga time go get jumped by them three niggas. That nigga jump that nigga die.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like my grandmama did. Shit, she shot two of her sons in the ass. Hey, my grandma was not be played with. She shooting her own kids in the ass. That's a different game right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. That's rare. You can see that's rare because she getting beat up. She getting beat up.
She looked distraught, Miss Edwards. Hey, why you teaching your son to beat your ass, huh? Huh? What you doing out here in these streets? You the man in the house.
That perimeter, was it a placement through CPS or a private placement?
He had suicidal and homicidal ideations and had assaulted mom. And so law enforcement had him taken to perimeter. And we got involved due to perimeter wanting to release Jordan, and mom didn't want to come and pick him up.
That's a fact.
Due to him still having the homicidal ideations.
No, she just didn't want to get beat up no more. Come on, keep it real.
Have juvenile history in Hill County or other counties? Do we know?
He has history in Hill County. In February 2022, he has an assault causes bodily injury, family violence. It was closed out because they offered mental health services. So it's closed out at intake.
That was ain't the mama.
But he has no pending cases in Hill County.
What has he been diagnosed with?
He has interstitial duplication of X chromosome 21.
What?
A psychotic disorder related to other medical
Run that back.
conditions with delusions.
Run that back.
Bipolar disorder, conduct disorder.
Yo, how did they test his chromosomes and told him that he was crazy by his chromosomes? Get the fuck out of here, dog. This is that bullshit. He said he has XYZ chromosome fucked up rare kind.
She said 21. I'm trying to, okay, hold up now. I found out something new. I'm going to have to go search some shit up.
Yeah. Assault causes bodily injury, family violence. It was closed out because they offered mental health services. So it's closed out at intake. But he has no pending cases in Hill County.
What has he been diagnosed with?
He has interstitial duplication of X chromosome 21, a psychotic disorder related
to. She said he has instrumental. What the fuck he said?
Mutation of chromosome 20, X chromosome 21. What happened to the? Hold up.
Hold on. Let me see if we get us here again.
Interstitial duplication of the X.
Extrastitial. What? I think she's saying it wrong.
So it's closed out at intake. But he has no pending cases in Hill County.
What has he been diagnosed with?
He has interstitial duplication of the X chromosome 21, a psychotic disorder related to other medical conditions with delusions, ADHD, bipolar disorder, conduct disorder, and DMDD, which is this.
God damn. I don't want that nigga back, nigga, because the only thing I'm going to do is kill him. My next step is to kill him. Hey, God told me to put him out of his misery, dog. This nigga seeing demons.
Nigga, she said duplication of X chrome 21, nigga.
Hey, that nigga double crazy. Bipolar, ADHD, DVD, whatever.
Nigga say DVD.
That's what she said. Hold on, she said.
That nigga got the VHSS.
I'm telling you, this been crazy. It's been crazy. Hold on, let's do this again. Hold on.
A psychotic disorder related to other medical conditions with delusions, ADHD, bipolar disorder, conduct disorder, and DMDD, which is disruptive mood dysregulation disorder.
Sniggle, I'm going to ask you, since the mom's not here.
Hold on, wait. God damn it. We got to run this back from the top. We got to hear what the hell this motherfucker got. He got everything in the book.
It's closed out because they offered mental health services. So it's closed out at intake. But he has no pending cases in Hill County.
What has he been diagnosed with?
He has interstitial duplication of the X chromosome 21, a psychotic disorder related to other medical conditions with delusions, ADHD, bipolar disorder, conduct disorder, and DMDD, which is disruptive mood dysregulation disorder.
Sniggle, I'm going to ask you, since the mom's
disruptive move.
Something disorder.
Yeah.
I forgot what the other D was. Yeah.
I never heard of that in my life, dog. God, that motherfucker extra crazy.
Yeah, I know we got somebody that can explain something. I ain't the smartest person, y'all. I'm looking some of this stuff up. I don't know.
You need mama up here.
That's a fact. Because I'm lost like a motherfucker.
Yo, don't worry, I clipped it. We gonna motherfucker ask Mama this tonight. Like, what is the DMVDD FVP?
I need to know the duplication of chromosome 21. That's what I need to know. First off, that's what I first heard.
Listen, I have never heard of that shit, bro. To be honest with you. But all right,
we learning today, y'all.
Are you aware if he's been on medication?
He was put on medication at Perimeter. I'm not sure what medications. I hadn't gotten a list from them. We struggled with.
Stop it. I just looked at this bitch name. Trapina.
What?
Trapina Lishcom. Look at her name, dog. Trapina or Traphina?
Trahina.
Come.
What?
Trafina. Okay, you're right. Yeah, hey, that's Trapina. She's a hyena. That's a trap. She's from the trap. Trapina Lipscomb. The bitch in the middle. Traphena. I mean Hena. Yeah, I said that. Lipscomb. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it bigger. Let me see if I can. Look at OG. Look at her name, OG.
Yeah. He's kind, right? She said trap hyena. That's a good one.
Yo, it's crazy. Who the fuck named their kids that? Look, hey, she ghetto. Her son going upside her head too.
getting
damn.
information from perimeter. We also struggled with trying to understand how it was a safe discharge for him to go home if he was still having the homicidal ideations. And we never really got a clear answer on that. So,
Wasn't the violent outburst inside the lobby?
correct.
Okay. So let's see. There's a report by the therapist. Jordan tends to get angry when mom is present.
Mama's a bitch.
Claims that mom abused him or reported abuse from this year. Mother does not want the youth back. And under no circumstances will she take the youth back home.
If you getting your ass beat, would you take that nigga back?
She has actually had to purchase a firearm to protect herself.
Ooh.
So Jordan and siblings have developmental disability.
He said, I'm gonna kill him. I've been beat all my life by my brothers, my uncles, and my daddy. Guys be damned if I'm gonna let this man. I kill him dead.
That's a fact.
I kill him dead. That's what they said on The Color Purple.
Wish they let us know what type of firearm she got. So that way I can know what type of death she's trying to get this nigga. She's trying to put a hole through him, or she just trying to make him get back. They get back, put that get back on him or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she probably got a 380 or 9. That's the basic gun that most people get.
Shit, that duplication of X chromosome 21, bitch, you might need a burr gun. Then you need a 50, 44 mag. You need to get that nigga back, bro. That nigga lifting up microwaves, refrigerators.
The CPS has been involved.
He breaking sinks.
How many
Stop
years has he
playing.
been involved?
We have had cases with Jordan. Let me make sure. Let me give you exact.
I can add. It's been since 2022. They moved here from California.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure I was giving the right
mother's not
year.
even there, dog.
Is there a check? Have we checked to see if he has juvenile history in California?
So even Trapina ain't the mother. God,
California's not real forthcoming.
Sure. All right. Okay, so I see this report. Child is on the spectrum.
He's on all kind of
feels
spectrum.
that.
It don't even matter.
Well, I guess there's the mom's treating kind of the youth differently. Is Lisa not here? Lisa, can you possibly hear me? All right. And I guess the therapist at Perimeter recommends that Jordan be placed in a foster home.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hello, Lisa.
Uh-oh, that's the
I'm
mother.
so sorry. I was going, I'm here.
Okay. No, I'm glad you made it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Wait a minute.
So I know CPS has so much.
Hey, that draws it. That puts a new spin on it. OG.
Let me talk to me, John.
It's a white child. That nigga a school shooter, dog. He said he gonna fuck
here we go. I didn't say that. These are the words of Uncle Tom.
That nigga a school shooter. Look. You know how what them kids the kids that killed their parents? What's their name?
I don't even know, dog.
I don't even know. The Mendez brothers. That's right. The Mendez brothers. Oh, that's what I said. The Mendez. What is it? Okay, whatever. Menendez. They were white. That's what I said. They were. The Menendez. I know by the last name they wasn't white. Ain't no white person named Menendez or Mendez. It don't even matter which one. Yeah, she looks scared for her life. That bitch got a shotgun.
I'm telling you, she went and got something. She got that get back, nigga. For real.
I ain't playing with this motherfucking honky. No more. He gotta go. He done hit me upside my head too many goddamn times.
Yeah, just by that nigga, just by the little cover they got on the nigga, he don't look like he's something small either. Looking like she been feeding that nigga good.
Well, he better. That nigga was gonna she's gonna get a motherfucking ass beat.
Ain't shit.
Yo, she look like a battered woman for real.
information. Our probation department has some information, but you'll have more information than the rest of us, right? So I kind of want to get a feel for what's going on.
And my knees, my back are fighting
now.
Progress. John the Baptist, hey, you better get your
I'm
ass.
gonna ask, do you know
stand the hell up?
everything
Shut
that
up.
your son has been
Man,
diagnosed
hit
with?
that like hit
mental
that
health
hit that
reasons,
goddamn
mental
button
health
to bring
He
your
did
ass up here, John.
She did read off the list correctly. That was what I had.
Tell us about the duplication of
provided to her.
chromosome X
You're
21.
saying he's on the spectrum. That's nothing that I've never had. He's never been diagnosed as being on the spectrum before.
Okay, so he does not have autism.
No, sir.
He just evil.
All right, so we have the DMDD, the ADHD.
Ass cracker.
Let's see what else. All right.
He has it's conduct disorder, ADHD. I think one of the medications he takes is for bipolar, but I didn't actually see that on his diagnosis list. And at Perimeter, they put him at that DMDD, where that disruptive mood dysregulation disorder.
Disruptive mood dysregulation.
When's the last time you saw his psychiatrist?
All right, that's too much D's, nigga.
I believe it was in November, or possibly even December, because he went into a facility in October, got out the beginning of November, had an appointment with the psychiatrist. She increased his meds. We had a follow-up in his last appointment was supposed to be while he was at Perimeter. So, yeah, but he goes every 4 to 12 weeks.
So this goes to say, right? They got him on all these medications. These are all mind altering drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they expect this child to be some type of saint. Now, I get the motherfucker brought a problem. Nothing the bat won't cure.
This nigga here.
You know, hey, sometimes some motherfuckers need their ass beat. She obviously ain't never whooped his ass by the way she's talking.
That's a fact.
She probably ain't never got up in this shit. I don't know where the daddy at. So obviously she a single mother. Just like the nigga bitch single mothers. He was the man of the house. And he got beside himself. And she didn't do nothing to stop it. Her brother, if she don't even have a brother, her grandfather, all the men in her family probably dead. Or somewhere else, not there.
Gotta be, bro.
And this is what you get. You get a child that's up there beating the shit out of his mama for no goddamn. I'll break my foot off on one of my kids' ass, boy. I've been waiting on the day.
This nigga.
I've been waiting on the day. I'm waiting on a day for a motherfucker to raise his hand. Jesus Christ. But yeah, she a battered woman, but it's up to her own doing. But putting them on all that medication ain't gonna help you none. All it's gonna do is make them worse. I swear, I think all that medication make people worse.
Yeah, man, because them niggas they get the tripping, fool.
Yeah, I've never seen that medication make anyone act better. Besides, go to sleep and wake up angrier.
Yep, and not remember nothing they did.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck it is. So, I mean, that goes to say, but yeah.
He like a test experiment.
If there was a medication change or whatnot.
I can see his
eyes.
eyes.
The last time you actually saw a psychiatrist was last year.
At the end of last year, yes.
And you personally do not feel safe with Jordan in your home. Is that correct?
That is correct.
How many times?
I see it mentioned in the report of Jordan.
Show the dog where he hurt you at.
Or threatening to stab his sister.
He went to Perimeter after that incident as well, that he had threatened her with a box cutter.
Oh, damn.
And I believe that was in 2022.
And how old is that sibling?
She's now 17.
All right. So, Ms. Edwards, right now his behavior level is level 3 confined. Why is that?
That's crazy.
He is a level 3 confined. It didn't specify. It simply only said that he had multiple issues in class, including talking in line in the cafeteria, refused to enter the program, talking during showers. He refused to wake up and groom on the 5th, not following instructions, but they didn't specify why he was secluded. I'm assuming that it was a bunch of minor violations that led to a major.
It's probably consistent with his DMDD. So this, I mean, this is a misdemeanor offense, right? So we're like long term, where are we going with this? Dwayne, have you had a chance to get into negotiations with the prosecutor?
I have not got into negotiations with Olivia yet. She sent me an email this week where she notified me that of the situation between the mother and the juvenile and how no, she does not want this juvenile home. From what I understand, Olivia did tell the mom that at some point, with this being a misdemeanor offense, he is going to come home or go somewhere, and because we can't just keep him forever.
Shitting me.
No, we have had no negotiations. I'm assuming this is going to be the typical, probably probated sentence. But I don't know where we're heading right now, Judge. Because once again, CPS is involved, or they're getting involved, and I think the mother hasn't had the best experience with that.
I bet not. Y'all want to?
But I understand your situation. You can't keep them forever either. So
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor, so he has to get probation. Well, so let me, Ms. Nagel, let me ask you, from the CPS side in Hill County, what, can y'all take possession of Jordan?
We don't have a danger indicator for Jordan's safety. So that's why we haven't taken possession at this point. It's more or less Jordan being the danger than Jordan being in danger. So.
Interesting.
That's a fact.
Interesting.
This is a weird little gap in the law, right? If it's just a misdemeanor, the court has.
Yes,
like,
sir.
I can't commit a child for misdemeanor because he's dangerous to others.
That's
but then your mandate from DFPS is that you can't take children if they're the danger to others. Like they have to be abused or neglected.
Correct. Correct.
That's crazy.
Right. So what about a rapper? Is this? And you have to forgive me. I'm more familiar with the Tarrant County, the way the culture of CPS in Tarrant County. That is something that happens once in a while, where it's just a refusal to accept parental responsibility. If mom refuses to pick up Jordan, then Ms. Lipscomb, I guess this falls on you because it becomes a rapper out of Tarrant County.
Well, the case is still open in the Hill, but the incident happened in Tarrant County, and so a new intake had to be called in.
Right, but so let's say I order his release today, and then mom does not pick him up, and then our detention facility would call CPS here in Tarrant County to say we have an unattended, unsupervised child.
Correct.
And then y'all would have to open the case to take possession.
Correct.
But then,
because the incident in Tarrant County.
So then now, if there was a rapper, since there's an ongoing investigation out of Hill County, but there's no case filed, so there's no court that has jurisdiction out of Hill County. Is that correct, Ms. Nagel?
Correct.
Right. So now you're looking at a rapper, I guess that may fall inside Tarrant County since the rapper occurred here. Right?
Correct. But they would transfer the case to Hill County because that's where the parent lives.
Right. And that where the child, he's a resident. He was just here at the hospital in Tarrant County. He doesn't live in Tarrant. Lisa, does your son have a runaway history?
No.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Okay, tell me about that. What's the longest he's run away for?
It's not long. He'll run off, and then the first time he ran off, he called the cops and said he had escaped from where he was being held hostage.
This nigga's a nuisance, dog. This motherfucker is a nuisance, bro. There's nothing wrong with this motherfucker. Besides, he got an attitude problem. That's what's wrong with him. That is exactly what's wrong. That motherfucker got an attitude.
So basically, he just needs some straightening.
Yeah, he need an ass whooping. They need to send him to
Okay,
a
need to send that nigga to L.A.
Yeah, that's a fact.
LA will get that nigga together, put that belt on that nigga, he'll get him right.
Or he would get a special breakfast if he was at L.A. Because L.A. be acting like he don't know nothing about school lunch, school breakfast and shit. Oh shit, man, this is crazy. This boy's a whole nuisance.
The second time he ran off, he ran to less than a mile to one of the local hotels and told them that I had beat him. The next time he ran off, he was doing an intake for the yes waiver, and he ran out of the MHMR office. The last time he didn't actually leave, and they were ready to put out an Amber Alert, but he was hiding in the house and watching us search for him.
Mom, Lisa, this is going to be difficult. It's very introspective, but do you feel like Jordan's issues are for whatever reason? Are they conflicts isolated to you, or would he do this? Do you feel like he would do this generally to anybody in authority over him?
I think eventually he would do this to anybody in authority over him.
I don't see the matter.
But right now, since that is my role, it is targeted at myself. And then the second in line would be his sister.
So although that nigga, I'm looking at all these infractions in our detention facility, and for the most part, I mean they're just minor. They're not major, right? But there's just so many minors multiple times a day, but just not following any of the rules and not being supervised.
Oh, this is gonna be
so,
fucked
Ms.
up.
Edwards, is he medication compliant here?
I haven't received any report saying that he wasn't.
Okay. Do we know if he has medication here? Like, do we have? He does. Okay.
His mom dropped it off the first day he was here.
All right. So this is where I'm at. Jordan, this is my take on the situation. Is I'm not prepared to release you to your mother's home. Okay. I think it's a situation where I have to be concerned about the safety of you and the safety of the community. And I feel like the community's in danger. Community meaning your mother is part of the community. She's in danger if I was to release you there. What that means is we're looking at releasing you to CPS. However, I am not going to release you to CPS when your behavior is as bad as it is. If you're not following if you're not following any of the rules here, that you're getting multiple violations per day in our detention facility, that's not fair to CPS to place a child with them that is going to be defiant, that's going to break all the rules. I don't want you to have to sit in their office overnight with 3 shifts of CPS workers sitting on top of you to make sure that you don't run away. So I need you to meet me somewhere in the middle. Because I know you don't like being in our detention facility. You're not supposed to like being in our detention facility. What I need you to do is get your behavior up to level 1.0, which all that tells, I'm not asking you to do anything remarkable. I'm just asking you not to break a rule. Just don't break any rules for, well, it would end up being 9 days. If you do that for 9 days, then I'm looking at releasing you to CPS and we can try to find a place to go. So I guess what this means, Ms. Lipscomb and Ms. Nagel, is you can probably stay in touch with Ms. Edwards, keep track. If Jordan's behavior does not improve, then we'll have to see how long he stays here. If it does improve, then y'all should probably get prepared, Ms. Lipscomb, for a wrapper, at which point then y'all would probably transfer this down to Hill County. So Ms. Nagel, you'll probably have a kid coming down from Tarrant to you, but I don't want to release him to you if he is not prepared to respect the rules and respect the situation that he's in. Okay, so I'm trying to meet you halfway here.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Jordan. Jordan, did you want to say something?
I said I will respect the rules.
Okay. No, I appreciate that. And I want you to understand that I'm giving you the keys to get out of here. All right. But those keys means you just have to follow the rules and do what I'm not asking you to do anything amazing. Just don't break the rules. And then when you get out, don't break the rules there either. Don't run away. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be assaultive. And then from there, I think CPS can figure out what's safe and what's best for you, as well as the other children in your mom's home. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Nagel, I know I'm Ms. Lipscomb. Ms. Lipscomb, you're just kind of the in-between. So for you, it's not that big of a deal. Ms. Nagel, I hope you understand I'm trying to put you in a situation for y'all to succeed. I don't want to set up, well, I'm trying not to set you up for failure, I guess is what I'm doing. Succeeding or not, that depends on so many things outside of your and my control.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So does that sound, I'm not asking you like this, but does this sound reasonable, Ms. Nagel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you joining us through Zoom. Mr. Houston, thank you for being here. Jordan, hopefully I will not see you in 10 days because you can actually get this done. And if your behavior is right, then we can go ahead and set up for your release. Lisa, Mom, do you understand what I'm talking about with a wrapper, a refusal to accept parental responsibility?
It's a fact.
Not exactly, no.
Okay, what that is CPS cannot take a child unless the child is being abused. And there's no indication that you have abused your child. The problem is you seem to be the victim of your child's abuse from what I've seen. Now, the other way for CPS to gain possession of a child is what's called a wrapper, a refusal to accept parental responsibility. That's where a parent says, I cannot supervise or provide care for my child for whatever reason. It could be mental health issues like this. It could be financial difficulties. There's all kinds of reasons.
Weird.
Well, what this does is this is the avenue that the law in Texas provides to allow CPS to take possession of a child. All right. A lot of parents have trouble conceding the fact that they cannot provide care for their child, but I think Jordan's a very unique situation as well. So
I have vocalized that to CPS.
No, I understand. This is something I cannot give you legal advice. I'm a judge, but you may want to talk to an attorney about this process, an attorney that practices CPS law, and they can give you the ups and downs. But this seems like at this point, you have to realize my focus is on trying to find a way for Jordan to get out of our detention facility and to lead a better life. My concern is not about tranquility in your home or in your life personally. Okay. So my perspective is very skewed. But that seems to be the best path right now to achieve the goals that are consistent with juvenile justice in Texas. Okay.
Okay. I don't understand how do you.
That nigga said it's not his purview to even care about your ass. That's crazy.
Only the child. Only the child.
That's crazy when a child has more goddamn rights than a motherfucking parent. That is insane.
Yeah, he can. You can't beat him, but he can beat the shit out of you.
Whew, that's what they said. That's what they said. That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Hell nah.
That's why I said Color Purple. I kill him dead.
How do I initiate a rapper?
So what happens then is if Jordan can get his behavior and maintain his behavior at level 1 outstanding, then I will order his release, at which point when Miss Edwards calls you and says, Jordan is being released, please pick him up. You will then respond to her, I am not picking him up.
You can't give her this advice, sir.
At that point, Miss Edwards will then
You can't cancel her.
Yes, here in
Judge,
County.
She has to talk to another attorney to get all this stuff that you're telling her right now.
Their mandate. We cannot have 15-year-old boys living on the streets, right? And so they will come pick them up and then theoretically, ideally, bring them down to Hill County.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Miss Amy Nagle says she don't want that nigga there.
Understood.
All right. Mr. Houston, anything else?
No.
All right. Well, Jordan, good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from bad decisions. It looks like you've made a lot of bad decisions while you're in detention. That's keeping you there and why you're level 3 confined. And so please make better decisions, make your situation better. But remember, there's no situation so bad that you can't make it worse. And so just please stop making it worse, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Jordan.
Yes.
Bye, Jordan.
Did you want to say anything else, or
No, fuck that.
are you okay?
I'm okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. So
Thank
this
you.
concludes the Zoom detention hearing.
Damn. That just said, fuck you, parent. You don't mean shit to me, dog. Mm. Woman, you got anything to say about that case right there? What? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you thought you were on the mic. Oh, okay, no problem. What we're gonna do? We got two. Yeah, I think I'm trying to make sure I got the right ones. Let's watch this one. Yeah, we got this one. This one's for Black Thoughts. I know he's watching from the clouds right now. This one for Black Thoughts. Oh yeah.
The one working, so she has no access to a car while he is at work, which also prevents her from finding work.
Basically, she paid $5 back in December of 2023. And prior to that, she hadn't paid in over 2 years.
Yeah, well, my life ain't that easy either. I don't have it easy like everybody.
Ms. Snyder, in this matter, you're before
Legal
the
to
court
me.
charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to pay child support and or related expenses. Upon a first conviction, you could be ordered to serve up to 45 days in jail. If it's a second or subsequent offense, up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand the charges?
Yeah.
Court has appointed Ms. Perkins to represent you in this matter. Have you had sufficient opportunity to speak to Ms. Perkins in preparation for this hearing?
Yeah.
Your Honor, in the matter of Lopez versus Snyder, docket 2022-2160 DS, the respondent Natasha Snyder is here before the court for a bench warrant hearing. Ms. Snyder is
Natasha, she black.
currently ordered to pay $228 per month for current support, $50 towards arrears, $3.50 for service and processing fees, for a total monthly obligation of $281.50. Last payment received on this docket was on December 22nd, 2023 in the amount of $5.
Damn.
And the last payment prior to that was on September 22nd, 2021 in the amount of $53.22 through unemployment. Ms. Snyder posted a $400 bond on November 23rd, 2023, and she received a bench warrant hearing because she failed to appear for an adjourned show cause hearing. Because she failed to appear for an adjourned show cause compliance hearing before Judge Kirkham on September 27, 2023. This is her first show cause, second bench warrant, and measure compliance over the last 6 months. Ms. Snyder should have paid $1,689. She paid $5, leaving her a shortfall of $1,684. The shortfall at the time of her last hearing was $1,689, for a total shortfall of $3,373. Total arrears on this docket are $2,746.82 through January 31st, 2024. And Ms. Snyder also was in Calhoun County Jail from November 18th until November 23rd, so that would give her credit for 6 days.
Ms. Perkins, do you contest or dispute any of the statements made by Ms. Mouton?
No,
Do you have any questions for Ms. Mouton?
no questions.
Okay, any proofs, Ms. Perkins?
Your Honor, my client is ordered to pay $281.50 per month, which is quite high since she does not have a job. Right now, she has a boyfriend that is supporting her, and with his job, they're struggling to make ends meet. In the past, when she's had some money, she has given it directly to the kids. And we have discussed that she cannot do that because child support does not know that money is going directly to the kids. So she knows not to do that in the future. However, she was doing that whenever she could. She is having troubles finding a job because she's had times when she was kicked out of homes and her ID was lost, and she had to try to find the money to get another ID so she can get another job. Can't get a job without an ID. And she also has problems because her boyfriend has the car and he is the one working, so she has no access to a car while he is at work, which also prevents her from finding work. She wants to get the child support modified to a lesser amount since she is not working right now, so that it'd be more manageable. And what we're asking for is an adjournment so that she can have that time to do that modification to get it down to something that's a little bit more manageable for her and her boyfriend to be able to pay. He is supporting her right now, and give her that time to try to get her license squared away so that she can try to find a job. And she now knows not to give any money directly to the other party in this matter. So we're asking for that time for her to be able to accomplish these things.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Snyder, in this matter, your attorney has stated that you do not have a job. What have you done in the last?
OG, what do you think?
She ain't got no job, black boy. Yes, sir.
But here's the problem. They don't give a fuck about that when man ain't got no job.
You damn right they don't. First of all, nigga, she ain't been paying that child support.
So it must be a young child or she's children because she only got arrears for
1,000.
3 years for $3,000 or $2,000.
Mhm.
She only paid $5. So she can get caught back up, I guess.
Shit. Do your job, Judge. Do your job.
Last in jail.
Yes, sir.
Year to acquire employment.
What up?
Last year, really, I was just like, I ended up going to jail.
That's a white
woman.
woman.
22, and then I got out last year, which would have been January 23. And I was like,
Let's stick. My question was, and what have you done in the last year? And you've stated that you got out of jail in January of 2022.
Okay, yeah. And what I was saying was that I've been homeless for half of the past year. Struggling. I mean, I don't have no identification. I mean,
That's just used to get free identification.
Why they not showing her?
Well,
What's
again,
going on?
my question was, what have you done in the last year?
Too.
So I guess from your answer, you've not done anything in the last year to acquire employment. Is that correct?
I guess you can put it like that. Besides seeking employment that I can't get, yeah.
What's your education background, ma'am?
That's a fact. Nothing but excuses.
Dropped out in 9th grade in Ohio.
Have you looked at, again, completing your GED?
No.
Okay.
What?
Why have you not looked into doing that? How long have you been out of school?
It's been a while. Last time I was taking classes for my GED was when I was living in Ohio. And I was pregnant, walking in classes and stuff, and then I never finished the class. So.
Have you done anything else to prepare yourself for employment, as far as go to any programs that provide you with some educational assistance or any sort of occupational assistance or anything that might help you to acquire employment? Have you done that?
That'll be a no, sir.
Besides recently ordering another ID. I mean, there's nothing I can get about that right now.
Bro, where they clip it? You just did. You need to bring it up, dog.
Okay, when did you lose your ID?
I haven't had an ID in a long time. I ordered it 3 times last year.
What did you say, nigga?
My question was not what you ordered or anything.
He said I ordered an ID.
When did you lose your ID?
Over a year ago.
And in the last year, what have you done to acquire that?
I paid for it several times.
Okay.
What did you say, nigga?
Why didn't you get it?
Because the address that got delivered to.
I paid for it
one of
several
them,
times,
the
never
first
got
time
it.
I
Shut
ordered
up,
it, I
bitch.
was living with someone, and I ended up moving out of her house, and she got my ID, and she threw it away. She never gave it to me. So then I ordered it 2 more times, and I never received it. So
Hey, put her in jail.
that's something I have to take up with
Yeah, I told you.
with the
Put her in jail, Judge.
Do your
paperwork
job, Doc.
for them to help me somehow find out where my IDs are going.
Okay. When was the last time you had full-time employment?
And a couple years ago.
Damn.
And what was that full-time employment in? What field?
Factory. I've always done factory work, and here I do here.
She a
I
man.
haven't done any of that in so long.
And maybe you
she
don't
do
know,
her.
or maybe
She
you
got
do
money.
know that out in Fort
No
Custer, in the
fucking man,
factories
bitch.
out there, they
You
have
got
a
a
labor
fucking
shortage
GED.
right
That
now, and
bitch
they're
ain't doing no thing
hiring.
legally.
They're hiring every day.
What's it called?
Out in the Fort Custer Industrial Park, all the companies that are out there have labor shortages, and they are hiring people every day.
Get your
Have
bitch
you
ass out
looked
there.
into employment with those companies?
Okay, I didn't know
There's
that.
Denso, Hilux, Musashi.
She said,
A
okay.
number of other companies as well.
Ghetto white bitch, dog.
Yeah, that's where my boyfriend works, Musashi.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Y'all
looked
can go to work
into
together.
getting employment with that company so you could, you could drive to work together? You said you had some issue with the car.
Yeah, he has the car, but I mean, yeah, that's something we can look into. I never put
yeah.
application in or anything because I just figured like if I didn't have
That bitch is a
the
fucking
ID, I
failure,
wasn't
dog.
gonna do anything. But
Straight
I did
facts,
put
straight
applications in
facts.
and stuff. I mean, I'm trying to get all this figured out. I mean, situated. So, I mean, I'm trying to better my life.
Doesn't appear that you're doing such a good job at figuring it out.
That's a fact.
Yeah, well, my life ain't that easy either. I don't have an easy
Oh,
life.
wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Anything else that you'd like to tell
We
me?
can help you out. We'll help you out.
I'm gonna lock your ass on up.
Gonna be trying to accomplish getting the ID thing figured out. I want to go. Have a chance to go down and get this modification going, and possibly seek employment.
You got a shitty lawyer too.
Your Honor.
Anything else, Miss Perkins?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, in this case, the court's heard the testimony of Ms. Snyder and as well as Ms. Mouton in this particular matter that the respondent has a substantial arrearage of approximately $3,000 that she has
That's a
basically
fact.
she paid $5 back in December of 2023. And prior to that, she hadn't paid in over 2 years in this particular matter. Notwithstanding that it's a pretty reasonable, pretty minimal support obligation of $281.50 per month that she has that testified as to some difficulty she's had as far as housing, her education background, but quite frankly, when the court hears the testimony, she's not done anything to improve that. She has stated that she's not put in
Three-time
applications.
loser,
She stated
dog.
now that's maybe
What?
something she should do. Maybe look at even
Hold
a few
up.
places that are
Pause
less
that real
than
quick,
this number,
Tom.
so they wouldn't have the problem with the car.
Okay. Let me understand this. She's supposed to be paying child support, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 years ago, she was ordered to pay 1,000
Mm-hmm.
and something, right?
Yes, sir.
Did this nigga just say, bro, that the goddamn what she supposed to be paying every month, bro, is supposed to be $200 and some dollars?
Yes, sir. That's her
Okay.
monthly obligation to the child. It's $240 something.
Okay. Why my math is not mathing, Tom?
Because they're only going back in arrears for 3 years. She was ordered to pay $1,000 some out year before that, $1,000 last year, and somewhere 1,000. She's still back in. She's still fucking upside down right now. So she's been ordered twice to fucking pay money that she didn't pay, besides $5. But your math is not mathing because simple fact is they probably gave her a break.
Yeah, but how can she get okay? So the part I'm missing out on, so the whole 3 years until now, bro, she's been paying the $200 and something every month.
No,
I thought she ain't had no job.
no, she
Okay,
ain't paid but $5. The only thing she's paid is $5. They just ain't put her in jail.
yeah, but when do it stop?
It don't.
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm saying I don't think my math is math, and you already owe 1,000 or something, and then that was 3 years ago, and you only paid $5. So that means every month, nigga, you still supposed to been paying $200 and something.
So she's 2 years and some months behind. 2 years and some months, probably 10, 11 months. That's why she's close to $3,000. So she's probably 2 years and let's say 7, 8 months behind, and she's only paying $5 because
That's
200
crazy.
that's was about about what? Say about $1,400-$1,500 a month, a year in child support. She ain't pay.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, shit, if she only paid $5 in 3 years, and y'all got her back in court. What about the months in between those 3 years that she already had to pay 1,000?
She didn't have to. She didn't pay it.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck y'all. I got better shit to do. I got better coke to snort, and I got better
That's
meth.
sad. I said it when it first came on, bro. You need to go ahead and lock on up.
Lock that bitch up, yeah.
Stated now, that's maybe something.
I mean, she out here doing the most.
Maybe look at even the same place that her boyfriend is working, so they wouldn't have the problem with the car. She hasn't done that, however. She has stated as to the problem with her ID, and she's apparently ordered that a number of times, but hasn't gotten it. But that is something that she needs to get resolved so she can work, but she doesn't appear that she's been too diligent on getting that accomplished in this matter either. It's been the years since she
had sex with a Mexican dog.
She obviously was able to handle.
The child's name is Lopez, or the boyfriend's name. Was Lopez.
There is a substantial demand for labor in the factory field at any number of places, and she has not taken advantage of that. Corresponding that she has failed to exercise due diligence, failed or refused to comply with the orders in this particular matter, notwithstanding the fact that she was well aware of those particular orders, and just simply has not complied. So the court will find her to be in contempt of court. Anything before sentencing, Ms. Perkins?
Yeah, there we go.
Well, she has not had priors. The court could sentence her up to 45 days in jail. The court is not going to sentence her to that substantial amount.
Get the fuck out of here.
What the court will do is sentence her to 21 days in jail with credit for 6 days served. The court would order that she pay a purge amount of $500. That way she can purge herself of contempt. The court will order that she has until 4:00 p.m. on February 16, 2024. Ma'am, if you do not pay the purge amount by that time, you are to report to the sheriff's department and to serve the balance of your sentence. That will be the order of the court.
Your Honor,
Yes,
can we forfeit the $400 bond that she posted?
yes, we can forfeit the bond. I made note of that and I forgot to mention that.
Thank you.
Okay. So, ma'am, you're
Now
going
she
to
gotta
have to
pay
pay
$100.
that $500 by that date, or by the 16th of February, or show up to the jail. If you don't, then the sheriff at that point will come looking for you, and it may result in more jail.
Am I misunderstanding this? They just forfeited her $400.
Thank you, Court Wen. This matter
I
is
don't,
11.
bro. I didn't get it at first anyway, bro, because I literally thought he was saying, bro, like she got took to court and she had to pay 1,500 like something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then
she didn't pay
that was 3 years ago. She didn't pay it. And then from what I'm hearing is ever since then, only thing she paid is $5 towards that a balance amount, right? So
Don't
I
forget.
put
Don't forget.
so I,
She already went to jail again. She went to jail before for not paying an additional $1,000 because she got ordered to pay those thousands of dollars twice.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So look,
Crazy.
1,500, right? This was going through my mind. So
Mhm.
after I said that, I was like, okay, she's sitting there, ain't working, ain't doing nothing, and it's been 3 years, right? Or
Yeah.
2 years in some. So I'm gonna say about 3 years, right? And the whole time these 3 years been going on, she still ain't been paying. So that money is still adding up. That's why I asked you. That's why I said my math is not mathing, because when I looked at it, bro, $240, and she paid more than that, but it's $240 a month times 12 is nigga like $2,880. So I was like, okay, well if you do that 3 times, that's down there $8,000
Mm-hmm.
plus that 1,500. But only
Mm-hmm.
thing she paying, they only thing they want her to pay is the 3,000. I'm like, well, where the rest of the money come? Where the rest of the money at? She ain't been paying. She ain't got no job. If she had a job, that'd be different. She can say she been paying the months. You know what I'm saying? But they
I'm with
ain't said. I ain't get that.
me either. This shit retarded, but it is Michigan, so I don't put it past it. That case was stupid. I'm not in favor of that case. That shit was dumb. That bitch should have been in jail for at least 45. At least 45. Get that bitch to 45 days. Let's see what else. What else we got? Oh, let's go to this one. I think this one might be. This is how disrespectful these bitches be.
Got pregnant with him. We knew that there was a good possibility that my son was not his son, and he didn't care to find out at that point.
Client has a 0% probability of paternity. He still wants to be involved. Is that correct?
He is not the father or the biological father, but he still would like to remain the legal father.
I do want him to be removed from my son's.
Court will note the appearance of Ms. Reed on behalf of the defendant. This matter is before the court on the plaintiff's motion to determine child born out of wedlock. Ms. Baker, you can proceed with your motion.
So I filed this motion because I just believe that it is in the best interest of my son and I, for Mr. Baker to not be involved anymore. When I got pregnant with him, we knew that there was a good possibility that my son was not his son, and he didn't care to find out at that point.
You didn't either.
And I had just turned 19 when I found out I was pregnant with my son. So I was very scared. I don't have any family in Michigan. So I thought, it'd be in my best interest just to get back in a relationship with Mr. Baker and move forward in hopes that, the best would. The other party that is my son's father is not involved. He's using an active addiction and is not ready nor willing to be a father. But I am perfectly fine with raising my son on my own. I just want my son to grow up in a non-toxic environment, and Mr. Baker and I have not been together for the past 2 years, and we have not been able to work as a team. There's no talking to Mr. Baker. I feel like it's just not in the best interest for my child for Mr. Baker to be around. I never wanted to make him take a paternity test and for him not to be in my son's life. I never wanted this, but I feel like this is what's needed.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, we were doing the switch off, and he decided that it was a good idea to put his hands on me in front of my son because I wouldn't file my taxes jointly so that he could get tax money this year to fix his car. So he's going to put his hands on me over tax money in order to fix his car in front of my son, especially when he claimed my son on taxes last year without even telling me until tax season was over.
Where's the police report at?
I just think it's in the best interest. He's obviously shown me that he's not going to grow up and he's not going to change. So my son doesn't need to learn that it's okay to put hands on people.
Court will note, I have reviewed the answer by Ms. Reed. Ms. Reed, you've stated that notwithstanding a DNA test showing that your client has a 0% probability of paternity, he still wants to be involved. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. We did submit that DNA test. It is not a chain of evidence DNA test, and it doesn't have any names or identification of who was subject to that DNA test, but my client and the child did participate in a DNA test. He is not the father or the biological father, but he still would like to remain the legal father and be involved in Wiley's life. He denies all of Ms. Baker's allegations. And from what my understanding is that Ms. Baker bit my client at that exchange, and there will be an upcoming motion regarding child exchanges unless Your Honor would want to address that today, and we could have exchanges done at a police station.
That is not before the court today, so I'm not going to address it today. Obviously, if anyone wants anything addressed by the court, you have to file a proper motion, provide notice to the other side, so they have a due process right to respond. What we'll do is the court will have to schedule this matter for an evidentiary hearing. Ms. Baker, at that time, you're going to have to submit any witnesses, evidence, etc. I will tell you at that point, you're going to have to submit that at least 7 days prior to the hearing, okay? So if you have exhibits, if you have witnesses to testify to anything such as the incidents you've stated in here, you're going to have to disclose that 7 days prior to the trial.
Okay.
Okay.
And how do they just come with me to court, or do I put them in paperwork? How does that work exactly?
What you do is you do a disclosure of witnesses, identify who they are, contact information, so Ms. Reed can contact them should she desire to contact them, as well as any proposed exhibits that you might have in a disclosure of exhibits, and file those with the court again, no later than 7 days prior to the hearing.
Okay. Okay, and I am requesting to do like a ROPA hearing. I do want him to be removed from my son's.
That's what we're setting it for, that hearing, but as part of the hearing, we have to go into a best interest analysis, which may require other witnesses.
Okay.
Okay, anything else by you, Ms. Reed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, if she has no family there and she allowed that man to sign the birth certificate, he's legally the father, no matter how you look at it. Plus, they obviously got married because her name is Angela Baker. His name is Baker too. So that means that they have gotten married. He assumed responsibility of the kid, which means it's going to take a damn near act of God to get him off there, especially when she says she has no family there and she's obviously not working. It's amazing how that works. Amazing. Whatever. It is what it is. And do you think he hit her or she bit him? Or was it mutual combat?
No, she definitely beat that nigga.
Yo, that's crazy. So you just gonna take his side off jump, huh?
She don't say, yeah, I show Lim. Damn right.
Thank you, Court will end this matter at 10:33 a.m. You're free to go. Have a good day, and we'll be in touch with you to set up that hearing.
Thank you.
I don't want to hear about it because you want DNA, which tells me you don't want to pay child support. So you telling me you don't have a problem with child support, that's not true.
Hey, that motherfucking judge right there, Aguilar, is a fucking feminist, dog. For real. That motherfucker is a feminist. That's why you don't see me playing none of his videos.
You don't want to play you don't want to holler, you don't want to play your boy?
Listen, he's worse than the other dude I don't like. That motherfucker is a feminist through and through, dog. He always takes the female side. And it's fucking ridiculous. Let's see. I gotta find the one I'm looking for. What is this one? Damn, where'd it go? No, that's not it. Shit, I don't even know which one I'm on. All right, well, fuck it. Let's play this. What up, Conshonery?
Housing unit. So anytime something is paid, I have to report that, and then my rent changes. So my rent is based on my income. Child support is counted as my income. Like when I get child support, they
Why it's so low?
more money, so I have
Was
to
it
pay
low?
more in rent.
Yeah.
How did we get to $7,000 though? Time set
There we go.
for the court show cause hearing regarding child support.
Motion order show cause was served on Mr. Soper June 5th, 2023. And the most recent order regarding child support is the party's original order for custody support and parenting time entered in December of 2018. That requires $352 a month in child support and medical support. The most recent payments made were in April of 2023. $333 was paid in April. The overall history, there have been multiple bench warrants issued on this case, and there have been periods of income withholding order where we've had active payments, and also many periods of no payment at all. There remains an outstanding balance of $7,555.11. Of that amount, $6,519.28 is owed to Ms. Schulten. The remainder in costs associated to the issuance of bench warrants, as well as fees and medical support to the state. I can pull the payment history up for the court's review.
All right, so Mr. Soper, what's been going on?
Well, I had a steady job going for a good while. I was working out of town. It wasn't working out. It just wasn't for me, I suppose. I left that company, went into another company, and then that fell through. Relationship went, my truck got repoed. That's why I haven't been able to pay anything except for we paid $80 2 days ago, yesterday. I gave $80. I've been working with a friend of the family. He's giving me money for child support, and we're putting money aside for a vehicle so I can get steady work. But until then, I'm doing what I can with him for what little bit I can give to friend of the court and to Tara.
How did we get to $7,000 though?
He just told you.
Hey, it's been a little bit since I paid, other than just yesterday.
Ms. Schulten, anything you'd like to say or add?
The only thing is that I'm in a HUD housing unit. So anytime something is paid, I have to report that, and then my rent change.
This is already stupid, dog. How the fuck is they two broke motherfuckers together? This bitch ain't working, he ain't working, but he gotta pay $300 motherfucking dollars and change a month. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, she get a cyst on. She got that hood. Yeah.
They both fucking up the system, and now they making sure he is in debt more than her. Get the fuck out of here. It is stupid. Obviously, they both don't deserve the child.
Facts.
It's crazy, bitch. You can get up and work too. Why the fuck this bitch ain't allowed to work? Fuck out of here.
I think she gonna tell us. It's gonna be something stupid, but she gonna tell us.
Keep up on bills, because when it's paid, I pay more, and when it's not, I got to get that switched. So that makes it a little difficult.
You're gonna have to help me understand that.
Okay, so my rent is based on my income. Child support is counted as a part of my income.
Because it is.
So whatever I make, like when I get child support, they consider that making more money. So I have to pay more in rent for the times that it's paid. And then when it's not paid, I have to wait for them to lower my rent back down to like what it would be for just my income for work.
You want the child support, right? I mean, it's helpful to have that money. You're wanting it consistently so that you're not going up and down.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, here's the thing, and I appreciate you paying $80 recently, but we got to get steady payments, and I'm not sure that a couple months here of no work gets us to 7,000. That's why I'm concerned. Okay.
I understand.
So we can take jail off the table. It sounds like you're trying to get work, trying to look at that, but
yes, sir.
I think you do have the ability to pay, and that we're not getting the money.
Ain't shit, motherfucker. Neither one of them need
I'm going to put you on a payment plan. which comes with a contempt finding. So you need to pay what's owed. But I'll do $87 a month, but I'll do it a little bit lower so that you can maybe get on your feet. Let's do $25 a month for the tour.
What?
I'm more concerned.
How is it gonna make that make sense, bro?
And they're gonna be paying to that child is motherfucking 76 years old, dog.
Bro, $25 a month, bro.
Well, I don't want to make a payment.
In
plan
2 years, this nigga ain't put nothing in.
All right, so you're gonna have to find a way to do that.
Okay.
Because if you don't, that's a 2-year payment plan. If you don't pay as ordered, a bench warrant could be issued for your arrest, and you could have to serve up to 30 days in
But
jail.
you still gotta pay the
With
$300
this
a
amount,
month.
I'll just set by.
What are we
Well,
doing?
it's the same
That's
thing
all.
I was
So,
saying,
you know what?
dog.
You pay as ordered.
They act like that shit just go away or something.
But if we're getting the non-payments and things continue to spiral here, a bench warrant could be issued, and you won't be coming to court like this. You'll be arrested. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you both.
How is it arrestable?
My point is that Ms. Bird trusted Mr.
I don't get it, dog. This shit is stupid, dog. That shit's stupid. That was a quick one.
Yeah, man, he ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
The nigga said, I usually do 85, but for you, we gonna bring it down to 25.
That nigga gonna be paying that bitch 70 goddamn 5 years old. That shit.
God damn.
Income from Miss Roberson's second job.
I gotta give it to him, Tom. They know how to keep a check
There was
coming
no
to them.
income that came from it. It was more of like a
They
free
can do that real good.
Mr. Robertson does have rental income that he has not put on record.
Zach Backlund on behalf.
That's who got the bag. The court system got the bag.
In this matter and is appearing by Zoom with us today.
And Mr. Backlund, this is your objection to a child support
Yes,
review or
Your Honor.
recommendation?
That's correct. So the objection is that the calculation was done, and after speaking with Mr. Roberson, it doesn't seem that the income from Miss Roberson's second job at the Buckboard Bar and Grill was included in that calculation. So if that is where Miss Roberson is continuing to hold a second job, we'd ask that that income also be included in the child support calculation.
That's a
fact. Thank you. Ms. Roberson, are you working a second job?
I am not, Your Honor.
Oh, bitch.
I have never been employed at Buckboard Bar and Grill. It's a family, well, it's not family owned, it's family friends own it, but I've never worked there.
All right, let me put you under oath, and then I'm gonna let Mr. Backlund ask you any questions that he would like to ask in support of his objection. So, ma'am, Ms. Roberson, would you please raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth. The whole truth,
Somebody
and nothing
about to
but-
lie.
Yes,
And where are you currently employed?
Aetna, a CVS health company.
Okay. And what do you do for Aetna?
A claims benefit specialist.
Okay. And is that a full-time position?
It is. I work 7 to 3 every day. 7 a.m. to 3 Friday.
Monday through Friday. Okay. And are you paid a salary or are you paid by the hour for that work?
Hourly.
Okay. And what is your hourly rate?
$17.50.
Okay. So it would be $17.50 times 40 hours per week. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And have you utilized any additional sources of income?
I have not.
Okay. When are you leaving the minor child with a parent during your parenting time?
I am not.
Okay. Have you done that in the past?
In the past, I have left the children with my mother. I did a couple volunteer shifts for the brewery, but I've never worked at Buckboard, and I have never maintained a steady stream of income from any other job.
Okay. Can you describe the work that you did at the brewery?
They had a Oktoberfest, so I went in there and assisted them with Oktoberfest. They just needed an extra hand, but there was no income that came from it. It was more of like a free food kind of thing that you got.
You're a fucking liar.
So, and when you say the
Bitch, you lying.
brewery, is that the Big Buckboard Bar and Grill, or is that something else?
Big Buck, or no, Big Buck is a restaurant in Gaylord. Buckboard is a bar that I've never worked at in Reed City. And the Reed City Brewing Company is an entirely separate place in Reed City.
That's what I'm
And I do
asking. What is the name of the place? Is that the brewery in Reed City?
Reed City Brewing Company. I have not been in the Reed City Brewing Company since October.
And you simply volunteered your time, you weren't paid?
Correct.
Did you receive any sort of tips or other consideration?
No.
I have no other questions for Mr. Roberson, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Did you want to call your client as a witness, or do you have any additional evidence you'd like to provide?
I would like to call Mr. Roberson. It looks like he might be getting interrupted at the moment, Your Honor. Okay.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it your knowledge and belief that Miss Robertson was working a second position?
Yes.
And in that position, was it your understanding she was earning a second stream of income?
Yes.
How did you come to believe that Miss Robertson was earning a second stream of income?
Well, I had initially learned from it from my children, and then the plaintiff's mother, Betsy Davis, had informed me that she was working as well as covering Betsy's shifts as well.
So let me clarify. So Betsy is the children's maternal grandmother?
Yes, it is.
And when you say covering shifts, so where does Betsy work?
From my understanding, it was also at Buckboard.
So the Buckboard Bar and Grill. And so Betsy informed you that Miss Robertson was covering her shifts at the Buckboard Bar and Grill?
She didn't state the Buckboard, but that's from my knowledge, that's where she was employed at.
Okay. And what did she do there for work?
Bartender, server.
Okay. Do you have any idea what the pay structure is there? Is it tips plus wages? Is it wages, or what is it?
I have no knowledge of that.
Okay. Do you have any other information regarding her employment beyond the statements that the children and your mother-in-law provided to you?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you have any idea how many days Miss Robertson was working, filling in shifts?
I knew it was at least on Fridays and maybe a day or two during the weekdays.
Okay. Do you believe that was every Friday?
I believe it was every Friday for at least 2 months.
But do you have any knowledge about income that would have been earned at that position beyond knowing she was working?
No, I do not.
He over here snitching, OG.
All right, I have no other questions for Mr. Robertson, Your Honor.
That's a fact. There's some kids.
Mr. Beckman, anything
Kids
else
told.
to say regarding this matter?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Well,
if I have an opportunity.
well, ma'am, I'll certainly give you that right. I'm prepared to make a decision based on what I've heard, but if you'd like to say some additional statements, go ahead, ma'am.
Mr. Robertson does have rental income that he has not put on record.
Uh-oh.
He has since, after sending in the objection, moved in his parents and is receiving rental income from him to pay his mortgage.
So ma'am, I can only deal with what was filed for today, so I can't address those issues. If you want to address those, you have to file a separate motion.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so based on what I've heard, I don't believe it's enough to establish that Mr. Robertson did have additional source of income. Mr. Robertson did not have direct knowledge of that. He indicated he was told that through, it sounds like his mother-in-law as well as his children. So that would be hearsay, and Ms. Robertson has denied that she received any income from doing that. So based on that information, I am going to deny the objection. Any questions, Mr. Backlund?
Nope. No questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Robertson, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you both for appearing. That does conclude the matter, and you may all sign off.
Holding my breath, deciding what.
Why would you wait? Because he just wasted money for them to file that shit. Get an attorney for him to come up there and ask some dumbass questions that made like petty ass crackers right there. Petty ass crackers right there.
Yeah, he went about it all wrong, bro.
Yeah, he didn't do it right. He did
And
not.
even and even if you doing She's doing Oktoberfest. What he should have did was he should have just went ahead and got in contact with the brewer company and asked them about their Oktoberfest. Like, hey man, I want to know next year when y'all do your Oktoberfest, I want to be a part of it. What all you have to do, you know what I'm saying? And they'll give you most of the information, bro. Especially if they trying to hire people for it or something. They'll tell you what they, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you get paid a certain rate and you get tips, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they can tell you all this information, bro. Like what the hell is you?
It's really easy. And the fact that he came unprepared like that was ridiculous. That was a total shit show for him to waste money just to be petty. And she gonna file that nigga shit. Hey, you got rental property, bitch.
Yeah, nigga, like, bro, come on. And then the only thing she got to do is just get witnesses. I want to call his mother to the stand and ask them how they living. Like, do y'all pay rent to your son for staying at his location? And once she say, yeah, nigga, you
Dunzo.
Yeah, he wasn't using his head, Tom.
No, not at all.
Appreciate the correctional facility for making her available for us.
Uh-oh.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, at the Butler County Jail, are you Anthony Dubas?
Sir, I would like to state for the record and correct that I am not the all caps name on the paper. I am the proper case trade name, sole living heir, beneficiary, and executor of that named trust. I am the living man. I am a foreign national, and
You're a foreign national?
I'm a foreign national. I'm an American national. I am here by special appearance only, held against my will, under duress, in false imprisonment, and under false arrest.
Boy, he run the whole
Very
game.
good. This is State of Kansas versus Anthony Edward Dubas, case number 23 TR 2777. The state appears by Jared Regier. Mr. Dubas appears from the custody of the Butler County Jail. All parties are appearing by Zoom. Mr. Dubas, you're here for a first appearance. Do you have a copy of your charges?
I am, my honor, Mr. Crum. I am here by special appearance under duress.
You've already been through that. I'm going to read your charges to you. In count one, it alleges that on August 17th, 2023, you did then and there unlawfully operate a motor vehicle on a highway of this state without having a valid driver's license. That is no valid driver's license, a Class B non-person misdemeanor. That carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Count two alleges that on August 17th, 2023, you're operating a motor vehicle, a 2003 Honda Accord, upon a highway or this state, East Fox Trail Street, Andover, Butler County, Kansas, while your vehicle was not registered. That's failed to register a vehicle. That's an unclassified non-person misdemeanor. That carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in jail and up to a $500 fine. Count three alleges you operated a motor vehicle on August 17th, 2023 in Butler County, Kansas, without having valid insurance. That's no proof of insurance, a Class B non-person misdemeanor. You understand your charges, Mr. Dubas?
No, I do not stand under these charges, and I would like to make it clear that I was not operating a motor vehicle. I was operating my private conveyance, not for hire, not for commercial use, not to transport passengers or products for hire. And if I was allowed to have my
Look at that, turn over there
folder
smiling
with
his
black
ass
text
off.
case law in it to be brought here with me, as I asked Mr. Deputy Khalid Baraka, and he refused, I would be able to prove to you with black text case law what the Supreme Court rulings from multiple different cases have stated about the definition of a driver, an operator, a motor vehicle, an automobile, what a conveyance is, and their decisions, aka, my bad, the Supreme Court's decisions.
All right, Mr. Dubas, I'm gonna stop you there.
requiring-
I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you. And we're gonna set this over. If you want to present this stuff, you can present it to Judge Webster, who's going to be assigned to your case. Are you gonna be able to hire an attorney?
I'm sui juris, so I'm not a ward
Hello,
of
sir.
the state.
Okay, then you can
No,
hire
Jacob
your
Book.
own attorney. I'm gonna set this for November 13th, 2023 at 9 o'clock in the morning. Mr. Regier, do you have a recommendation for bond?
Your Honor, 2,500 cash or surety with all standard.
I'm glad you still got
conditions.
your show, sir.
Also, in reviewing the affidavit, it would appear that when this is alleged that when the defendant was questioned by the deputy, he refused to provide a valid address or any further
Venezuelan.
information that's quoting directly from the
Dominican, you piece
affidavit. I'm
of
not
shit.
sure if the court wants to make any special orders along those lines or not.
I object. I provided a valid address. It's just a non-residential address.
Did he say he object?
Or a residential address that is
This
not
nigga just changed
domestic,
his name to Dominican King.
and he refused to accept my
This nigga.
proper
You
address
did
or my
that. I did not do that.
So I'm gonna set a bond in the amount of
You did, either you or Kai did that
$2,500
dumb
cash or
shit.
surety. You'll need to provide a valid
It wasn't me. My hands are
physical address to a bondsman if you wish to make bond, Mr. Dubus. All right, is there anything else, Mr. Regier, on this case?
Now, from the state's perspective, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Dubus, you are excused.
Hold on, is it an OR bond or?
No, it's a cash or surety bond.
Okay, so I need a cosigner.
You can put up 2,500 in cash, or you can make arrangements with a bondsman.
Okay, thank you.
your ass to jail, bitch. Go back to jail, nigga. That was quick. So how you doing, sir?
Wonderful.
Did you get some sleep?
Yes, sir.
Why
Yes,
didn't
sir.
you stay up and watch Reds with us, man?
No, sir. Not all movies is worth me watching.
Listen, they broke it down into actual 23-minute episodes.
Okay.
OG, didn't you have the time of your life last night? I think he left. Yo, Roots was good, man.
No, sir. No.
It's not even,
no.
It's not even, listen, hold on. It's not even the old Roots. It's the next generation Reds.
Yeah, but how woke is it?
It's not woke at all.
I call bullshit. T.I. did it and it's not woke.
No, it's not. We didn't watching that one.
Oh, okay.
We're watching from. We're in 1918 right now.
Roots was still going on 1918.
I think we a little bit beyond it because
yeah, just a little bit. Not
Tom Tom had died. So and then I think his daughter, she ain't a baby no more. She was about 16, 17 because she in college. Well, about 20 something.
We should watch Queen. Now that's a goddamn.
Nah,
that
nigga,
bitch right there.
Listen,
Watch
we
Queen.
got paid to watch Reds, nigga.
Yes, sir. That's why I didn't watch it.
But that thing, hey, LA, you bullshitting, bro.
Yeah.
That look, yeah, you bullshitting, bro. You would have been rolling last night, bro.
It's so fucking funny, dog.
I said that shit last night. I say, boy, where my nigga LA at when you need him, bro? Cause this nigga, bro, you would have, boy, say they was fooling Wayne on there, bro.
Yeah, it was. It's funnier than what you think, and it's not the 1976 Ritz, the first ones. It's the next generation. Ritz.
Nigga, they got electricity.
Yeah, and cars.
They let the slaves get electricity.
Nigga, they got cars. LA, listen to me, nigga.
Let them nigga boos get cars. That's the problem. They move them too fast.
You should have been there last night, bro. You should have seen the transition, bro. You would have tripped out, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny. It shit was funny. I give it to him. It was funny.
I ain't watching no Ritz, but maybe one day.
We want to watch some more tonight, sir.
Yeah, it's going down tonight, bro. These seem like look, and then your boy, what's his name? Some Jones. What's that nigga name? The old nigga with the
I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So.
Roy Jones. Luke, I am your father, nigga. Who that nigga is?
Damn.
Ray Jones, right? Ray.
No, it's James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, yeah. We found out who his daddy gonna be.
All right, now we got another sovereign citizen. This is the wrong one. No, sir.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that looked like it was gonna be a good one. What the fuck? You see them weirdos pop up on the stream? That was that was uglier than the people on the panel last night.
Jesus Christ. No, that was gonna be our last one. We got this one and then one more. I mean, we got this one and then that was gonna be the last one. That was 29 minutes. This was a quick one too. I've been doing good with the quick ones today. Yeah, I like it. Quick and out of the way.
Motherfucker threaten your show and you get right.
Oh shit.
I got you. Go. You hand me my spitting box.
Now, little freak.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, what the fuck? She show up in a day. Oh, you know that necklace.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Andrew Babnick on behalf of the plaintiff who is appearing here as well.
A civil criminal.
Please. Brianna Kingsley.
All right. Okay, where are we on this case first?
Your Honor, we've had a few hearings on this. The court had set this for a trial at this point based on the affirmative defenses that were asserted in the matter. I believe there's no triable issue. If you look at the answer filed by Ms. Kingsley in the matter, she admits to the non-payment of rent. She admits to the fact that there are damages to the unit. The court is aware there were police reports filed and attached.
Oh, I like
with
her.
the complaint that the damages
She about to act a fool.
were the result of the defendant herself breaking the windows, refusing access. The landlord
breaking
is now going to be outside of the certificate of occupancy that was
They
issued
talking about
because
that bitch with
repairs
that
can't be
bonnet
made.
on?
They can't get access to the property. It continues to deteriorate. As a result, there's a broken window, broken doors on the interior, broken doors on the exterior. We filed a notice to have this terminated as a result of the health and safety hazard as well as the non-payment of rent, and we'd be asking for a judgment at this time.
Who is Susan? And why she in the bed?
That bitch can't move.
Who the hell y'all see with a bonnet?
Right there in
Okay, this was what I received from attorney.
Wait.
Jen.
Bitch got a cat in the mother. Is that a cat or a dog? Listen, it's right there. Look, right here. Is that a cat or a dog? Oh my God! Blow it up. There's the bitch with the bonnet thing on her head.
Yeah, I'm about to go to my screen, dog.
Yo, she is hideous looking. That angle right there. Holy crap!
Look, the bitch right here, to the top left, next to Judge Simpson, sitting down to the right. She has something in her hand that looks like a dog.
A cat, like a cat.
Or no, a dog or a cat, one or two. Could
I
be
know that's not her. What they call that shit now? The
It could be a Pomeranian.
No, I'm talking about when they need nervous. They nervous.
Emotional support.
Yeah, if she brought an emotional support cat in the courtroom, I'm dead. They taking this shit a little too far. They taking this shit too far.
Yo, I've never seen it. And what the fuck is on her head?
That's a bonnet.
That's not a bonnet, nigga.
It is.
That might be a
bonnet.
white piss bonnet. That might be a
Yeah.
white piss bonnet. Okay, all right.
Yo, I know she ain't bringing an emotional support cat in the fucking courtroom. I'm
I
dead.
think it's a dog, man. I think it's a Pomeranian.
I'm telling you, it's a cat. Look at that tail.
I don't see no tail.
It's over the side of the chair.
Chair, yeah, I see it now.
You don't see it, Tom?
Oh, it's a coat, one or the other.
Coat she just took off. She literally just took her coat off. Hold on. Oh, let's see.
No, that's a cat. That's an animal.
Okay,
That's an animal.
what I received from
That's a cat.
with the legal aid Tracy Jensen.
That is a cat, sir.
No, dog, that's a dog.
With that big ass tail.
That's a dog, man.
That is a black cat.
Be asking for a judgment at this time.
Not a black cat. It's a,
Response.
you want to put a poll up, nigga?
Yeah, put a poll up.
It's a motherfucking dog, man. That's a dog, bro. All day.
OG, what you think it is, OG?
Oh, I'm about to zoom in on it. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah. I'm about to blow the screen up.
I think that's a dog, man.
Go ahead, hit play.
Hold on, I gotta put the motherfucking poll up, bitch.
How long do it take you to type fucking 4 words?
Bitch, it's up there. Shut the fuck up. It's a dog, man.
I had it prepared here. I'm
This
pulling
call
up.
is crazy.
Okay, this was what I received from attorney
Oh, that is a
with
dog.
the legal aid Tracy Jensen.
Might be a fucking
And
monkey. Why that tell you so long?
There are several issues at hand, including procedural defenses. In regards to my written statement and the statements made by.
Oh, that's a
Attorney
man.
Bennett,
That's a
the
man.
property is not damaged. The
dog
pictures
like,
that
"Help
the
me."
landlord included, I have
dog like,
counted
"Help
and included.
Okay, what's
pictures of the
going
house
on here, bro?
in its current condition. The house
my
was
God,
inspected
Cass.
by the Ypsilanti Building Code.
This is crazy. Why would you put this
Miss
shit up
Jamaica
today?
Berry. In
It's the Lord's
October,
Day.
in October, I also
Oh,
filed a
man.
formal complaint with the city of Ypsilanti through the C-Click Fix notification system, a governmental agency of the issues with
crazy.
the habitability of the home. I have
Fuck that up.
filed a case with the Fair Housing Administration. There are many things that we could focus on. I would like to focus on the fact that I was denied a disabled parking spot.
What?
Hold on, hold on.
And
Can you say that word there, LA? Can you say that word, nigga?
Skitchbrick.
That's what I said. Shapurick Ricky? I don't fucking know how to say that word, nigga. Listen, OG.
No,
Can you-
don't.
Hold on.
Bro, shut up, LA. Bitch, I was gonna sound it out too, nigga, but all right.
We need to keep Mayo away from Black Thought. Black Defied.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there.
What kind of dog is that?
I don't even know.
Shapurky? A
Shorsky or something like that. It looked like one of them.
Skipperky.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. I thought it was like one of them Yorkies or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look, he sounded out for Skipperky.
Skipperky.
Skipperky. Okay, whatever. It's shit. That's a fucked
Check
up.
me out, LA. Yo.
Back that Mayo had to break this shit down for the stupid people.
Perky.
This shit is stupid, dog.
That's why I
that
hate
nigga.
the
That's what I
English
was gonna do.
language.
I was
It's
gonna
some bullshit.
sign the hell out, nigga. See,
Yeah, but you know damn well you're gonna do that CH like Chuck, like the rest of us. Fuck you doing? You gonna lie to us? You gonna lie to us, right? You know
I was gonna
goddamn
make
well.
it sound good. I was
You
gonna
gonna
make
say,
it sound good.
you know you was gonna be just like me in time with the. Oh, you talking about some? Yeah, that's what I meant. Skip. No, bitch.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
goddamn well you ain't no skip. Oh shit.
Yes, sir. I am the Urban Dictionary.
What is that? Half cat, half dog? The fuck is that? This bitch is crazy. This nigga bitch, whatever the fuck it is crazy.
I don't listen.
These
Have we
shows
found
just
that out
take
yet?
over.
What is the name?
That's a whole man.
That's a whole man right there.
Extra part.
That is not a whole man in court with a little Skapansky dog. That is a whole lot of not man. That is him, her, it.
That's
Him, her,
a chick. That's a chick with a dick, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Chick with a dick. Okay. We can roll with that. With a Shapersky. A Shipperky.
There's no chicks with dicks. There's only dudes with boobs.
Okay. All right. Dudes with boobs.
According to Michigan Legislature, Section
Oh, Lord.
600. And that is 600.5720.
Why faggots always gotta be fucking extra?
If it's an alleged termination was intended primarily as a penalty for the defendant's attempt to secure or enforce rights under the lease or agreement or under laws of state, governmental subdivision, or United States.
He's already straight up. He's already straight up. He done clenched his lips.
I filed several complaints at the city level, and I'm defending myself here. The alleged termination, Part B, was intended primarily as a penalty for the defendant's complaint to the governmental authority with a report of the plaintiff's violation of the health or safety code or ordinance. The allegations made by the landlord, I wanted to bring in a third-party perspective, so I contacted the Land and Building Code Department. Mr. Maka came out and did an inspection and found 12 violations on the landlords. At the landlord's responsibility. In regards to the statement by Attorney Bagnick that they have not been allowed to access the unit, that is so false. Her husband, Mitch Carrick, busted down the door. And I was not able to secure the unit.
This isn't the time for me to receive.
I think there are tribal issues, and I can.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all you needed to tell me. And when I look at that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things today. I'm going to set it for a final settlement conference on this. We'll hash out specifically what issues are going to be litigated. The parties are going to need to be ready to go to trial when I set the trial date thereafter. All right. I'm also going to order regarding escrow, and I'm just going to say this to you, Ms. Kinsley, that you coming into court and posting escrow in $1 bills, this court views as just harassing my clerks.
Oh shit!
And making my clerks go through that process. It is something that I'm not going to tolerate. There is no reason why you have to bring $1 bills in. You did that when you paid the $111.11. You also did that when you paid $444.44, which my clerks had to count out. You also did that when you paid today the $666.66. So on my own motion, I'm going to order that as you post escrow, that you may only post escrow in denominations of U.S. currency, not less than $10 bills.
That's the first
It
time
is
I ever
further
heard that.
ordered that from you on this case because of your abuse of the process, and my clerk's office are ordered that they are ordered to accept no $1 or $5 denominations of U.S. currency for you for the purposes.
What did you say, Amaya?
That's
That is illegal, sir.
He chose feelings over law, bro.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy.
I was waiting on someone else to say because they cannot not take
Money.
US legal fucking money, whether it's
Yeah.
1 cent, 10 cents, 25 cents. You gotta take them and they gotta take them and fucking count them as a. But they can make rules. They can't make rules against how do you what?
You think so?
No, sir. It is.
They have
They
done
either they can take no money at all.
Yeah, and they also can. But last time I heard, like some cities, they can put rules on how you tender it, or the way they tender it. It depends on if you're paying a fine or if you're paying something else. So I mean, I've heard it before. I don't know how legal it is, but I've seen it happen in other. I know I've seen it in New Mexico. So that's
I didn't think they can do that, bro.
Yeah, they're still taking the money. They just want it in a certain way.
Yeah, but I didn't think you can do that, bro, because it's not determining how somebody get their currency. So it's just like saying, well, go and try to go to the bank, bro. I don't want no 20s or no 50s or no $100 bills. I want all $10 bills.
Well, that's because people would go in there with 1 cent and try to pay everything with pennies that are not rolled up. So they can make sure it's rolled up and all that stuff. They can't you just throwing it in the thing saying take your pennies. They can make rules against that. And I know they have.
I piss that nigga off. I go to the bank and be like, let me get all hundreds. Let me get all these hundreds and ones.
Yeah, that's what that motherfucker did.
Yeah, just go up there and leave it in the wrap and everything, and just give it to him.
But I don't think I don't know. I know it's not right in Detroit. So I know he did that based off feelings. So I'm with you on that one.
It's a escrow. And I have signed that order. We will present that to both parties. See everybody on March 19th.
Quickly, can the court, what's the registry of the court as far as the escrow?
There is a $111.11 posted by our records. It was posted on January 8th, 2024. On January 10th, 2024, there was posted $780. On January 22nd, 2024, there was posted $1.11. On February 5th, 2024, there was posted $444.44. And I think today, correct?
Yes.
Today, it was posted $666.66.
If I may, Your Honor,
Go ahead.
I'm not
I just want to establish that I paid the full amount through February and there is a balance ready for March. This is not an issue of paying the rent.
My issue isn't with whether or not you pay rent. It isn't anything like that. Will not be trying to bring singles in, trying to make some point to my clerks. They have nothing to do with whatever the issues are here. They are here trying to serve the public. You will not hand them $600 worth of $1 bills for them to count out. It just won't happen. And I've issued that order.
Would you like any response to that, or we can just move forward?
You can make whatever response you want. I'm just telling you, don't bring any singles in here trying to post escrow. Don't bring any $5 bills trying to post escrow. $10 or higher. That's it.
Going forward, Your Honor.
Is there an adjourned date, Your Honor? I'm sorry, I didn't.
March 19th, 2024, 9 a.m. in person.
Your Honor, if I may continue,
Thank you.
if I may.
Go ahead.
Right, so I did confirm with the clerk that all US accepted this policy does not.
No longer on this case. That is my order. Thank you. I'm done.
We are done. Thank you, Your Honor. I understand. March 19th at what time?
9 a.m.
Well, I know he can
Thank you,
make
Your Honor.
orders.
Have a wonderful afternoon.
I will do. You do the same.
I will do my best. I am grateful.
Oh, I bet you she gonna bring them motherfuckers in ones.
Legal tender for all debts, public and private.
Are you kidding me? Oh my.
That's what it says.
Right on your bill, sir.
Oh no, I understand that, but I think it would be interesting to find out for real. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the nigga gonna pay the next one in hundreds. Real talk.
Is it illegal? Oh, damn, I don't even know what to ask. Shit, I don't even know what to ask. I don't know. Can a judge make orders to pay in a certain I guess it's a hard one to ask.
No denominations.
Yeah. Legal U.S. tender. Well, obviously they can. He's just saying you making a nuisance when you're paying $640. They don't have no cash machine where you go. They don't have one of those.
They don't want to buy them.
Well, that's their fault. They didn't have to count it by hand.
What's it take to count out $600?
Time.
About 3 minutes.
Time that they don't want to waste.
You
Mayo.
be forgetting how to count. I ain't gonna. Yeah, when am I at 30? You gotta count them at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here's 10. 10 here.
Bro, do you know the crazy part about this is people used to take pride in counting money back in the day, bro.
Fact. I don't know what happened with y'all jigaboo ass motherfuckers. Hey, in Kingdom Mindset, we make roots funny. That's a fact. That shit was hilarious last night. I don't care what no one said. Me, OG, goddamn, Mama was up,
Baller,
B Baller was up there.
Mayo.
Mayo, tell this nigga, the Dominica Slayer, that Roots was funny as shit last night.
It was her. It was hilarious.
It was
And,
fucking-
and LA, you're missing very important historical context.
That's a fact.
They used Roots, the next generation, to push the whole Democrat Republican switch.
That's a fact. Yo, that shit was crazy how they did that shit. And don't worry about it. They're gonna give us some guarantees. Like for real?
That nigga said, I should be able to vote. He said, well, read this here, boy.
Now tell me what that means.
I was like, God damn.
Walk out insane, nigga. How you got a whole black teacher out there? You can't comprehend how to say words. Get the fuck out of here. All right, we're on our last video of the day. Before we take a break from this shit, I gotta eat me some. My throat dry. I only got alcohol residue water over here. Yeah, it's the last one, and it's another sovereign citizen type shit. At least that's what it says. So we're gonna watch it. Let's get it.
We will go on the record now in the 13th Judicial District, District Court of Greenwood County, Kansas. This is case number 2023 TR3 00060.
Is it Greenwood Water, Kansas?
Isaiah S. Curvin, and the defendant Isaiah Curvin appears in person and pro se. This is the pretrial hearing. The trial is set for jury Wednesday and Thursday of this week. February 7 and 8, there is one count of operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. Now, that seems to the court to be you either had a license or you didn't.
Why is this county
Of course, the
county
burden would be
attorney
on
in
the
a
state
car?
to show there was no license. But Mr. Curvin, are you challenging that? Are you saying you did have a valid license?
No, I had a question before all that about the jurisdiction. I was challenging jurisdiction. I had a question about that.
Okay.
I wanted to know the cause and nature of like.
Yeah, he's driving right now.
Against you. So I really didn't understand.
All right. Well, the people of Kansas, as you probably know, get together ever so often and have elections to elect people to represent them in Topeka, the state capital, and those legislators pass laws that are for the good of all of us in theory, maybe in practice, and then we are to follow those laws. One of the laws at some point in time that those legislators made was that if we are going to operate a motor vehicle in Kansas, we have to have a valid driver's license. And if you do not have a valid driver's license when driving the automobile, it is to be treated as a Class B non-person misdemeanor. And they set the penalties of up to 6 months in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. So the authority comes from the people of the state of Kansas that pass the laws through their elected representatives. And
why she's explaining this shit to this nigga like he retarded? It's just that.
They also pass laws to have judges, and I'm one of those judges that presides over these type of cases. They also pass the law that you can't have a jury trial for this type of offense. And so that's the authority, that's the nature of it. It's a traffic case, but it's also designated a criminal case, a B misdemeanor. So does that help you with your question, sir, or is there something else we need to address?
Well, yes, I have another question. When you say it's been a criminal, would that give the court 6th Amendment actually gives the court two ways to do it. They can do it through like either like common law or is it callable maritime admiralty?
Let me pause that real quick. We got a Cash App Kingdom Minded. Let me bring myself to the forefront. She said $10 for I'm covering 5 people reparations payment. That's what I'm talking about. Ow! Not that one. We out here taking a collection. You know what I'm saying? For this jigaboo fun and reparations. You know, we cut our thing on. Thank you very kindly, Kingdom Minded, for your contribution to the reparations fund of Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to get this nigga over there. But thank God you pulled us through. We going to Mims, and you know what? We're gonna record the whole damn thing. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put it up here. We're gonna watch it. Matter of fact, I might go live and do it live. We're gonna take this jigaboo, watch. Y'all can look at the wax museum, motherfuckers. I'm gonna try to creep Mayo out for real. But thank you for the $10 Cash App for slavery reparations. Let's get it. Bring myself out of there. There we go. Play that.
Law. Which one am I want to be tried under? What jurisdiction?
This is neither common law nor admiralty law. This is criminal law under the Constitution of the state of Kansas, as affected by case law and federal law, of course.
So it's neither common nor color.
That is correct. That is correct.
So which one? What am I going to be tried under? What jurisdiction I fall under so I can properly move and so I can understand how to defend myself?
You're being tried under the criminal jurisdiction of the Kansas statutes.
He's a horrible judge. Boy.
Under the Constitution, it grants you only 2, and it has 2 criminal matters. One has to be common law, the other has to be the maritime admiralty.
Ms. Gillette, do you wish to be heard in response? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out.
Basically kind of more of a statutory violation. This defendant, you know, when you enter into the state of Kansas, you consent to the laws of Kansas when you drive upon the highways. The interstate compact between all of the states that are members of the interstate compact for traffic of infractions means that when you consent to the laws of your state, or you drive upon or travel upon the roads of Kansas, Oklahoma, any of the states that are part of the compact, you consent to those laws when you enter into that state. So jurisdiction is set up, as the judge said, by the Constitution of the state of Kansas and the laws of the legislature that are passed statutorily, and our statutes are passed with the law in this case. I would note for the record, Judge, that there is still no things on Odyssey for me to see. There's not a written request for jury trial. There's no motions to be heard today. I cannot respond to any motions because there's none on file.
Well,
Therefore, if he is going to file anything of record for me to respond to, he would need to have his filings on file at least 7 days advance of a hearing for me to respond, and that there is no proper written request for a jury trial at this time. Therefore, this case could go to bench trial on Wednesday, and we would not have to have a jury present due to the fact that there is a lack of request for jury trial. And if there is no written request for jury trial, the case goes to bench trial.
That bitch like she about to.
Ms. Gillette, we just had this exact issue on not filing a demand for jury trial in a Butler County case for the lunch hour.
Wow.
Mr. Patterson presented 19 Canap 2nd 982 State of Kansas versus Gardner L. Jones III. Jones raised two issues on appeal: whether the district court abused its discretion but not by denying his request for jury trial, and whether the district court erred in denying his motion for setting an appeal bond. Well, I have not had time to read that case over the lunch hour, which began at 1 o'clock today because we ran so late this morning. But Mr. Patterson, as an office of the court, informs me that in a case like this, even though the statute of Kansas is very clear that you are to put your demand for jury trial in writing, the case law says you don't have to because of your constitutional right.
I haven't had time to research it or read it, Judge. I don't have any kind of written request or motions, and I would have to take time to also read the case.
Sure.
And see if it's distinguished, if there's different issues. But he's wanting to argue jurisdiction, dismissal motions, and all kinds of motions. There's nothing before the court in writing for me to respond to. I don't know what he's going to say. So one of our other pro se individuals had written several motions. Most were very lacking, but at least I had something to respond to. In this case, under the laws and Constitution of Kansas, you submit when you come into our jurisdiction. Therefore, when he traveled into Kansas and operated a motor vehicle, he consented to the laws and jurisdiction of Kansas. And I would say that we have jurisdiction, and that lack of venue and jurisdiction is denied, should be denied.
I had a question about that, because when you say that I consent, is there like a form? Would that be under? That would be civil? Would
Sir,
that be like
you consented by your conduct of going on to a road that is a state of Kansas highway and a.
So which jurisdiction would be under? Like, would that be like maritime, like as a
Sir,
contract?
I've answered that question to you, and you got on the road and you consented to driving on the road, and therefore you did consent to laws associated with driving. So I am going to hold you to the law in this particular case. Now,
what I'm understanding when you say the cause of nature, and but that's why I was not understanding still about that, because you said the cause of nature, and I had not asked.
Sir, if you want me to entertain any of your arguments, you need to have them well thought out, and you need to have them in writing, and you need to have them, sir, listen to me, please. You need to have them in writing. You need to have them filed with the court. You need to give copies and notice to Ms. Gillette so she can have an opportunity to respond. And I'm not going to entertain this process throughout the proceedings where you come in and you just start saying things.
I have a question.
Things that you may have picked up here or there on the internet or by other people. I don't know where you get some of this stuff, but it is very common for people, certain individuals, to come in and start repeating some of this stuff that so far I haven't heard anything that has merit. These arguments of, well, you're either maritime or you're common law. That's not going to carry weight with me. You're going to have to give me something that tells me I have to follow those arguments, because I think you're misstating the law. So by now you should have had all your motions on file. We're ready.
Maybe misunderstood what I was asking.
Please don't interrupt to me.
I had a question.
Sir, stop and listen to me.
Jesus Christ.
If you want a jury trial, I will make sure you have a jury trial. If you want to represent, sir, stop interrupting me. If you want a jury trial, I will make sure you have a jury trial. If you want an attorney, I'll make sure you have an attorney to help you. But if you're going to do this on your own, you need to know what you're doing, and you need to follow the law just as an attorney would be expected to. But you're not going to come in here and just start saying things, and I'll answer questions as long as they're legitimate questions. So at this point, I'll ask you once again, are you sure you don't want an attorney to help you, someone who is trained in the law? Because this, sir, is a court of law. And if you don't have the benefit of knowing the law, you're going to be disadvantaged.
Well, before I move forward, I had questions before I move forward. That's why I was asking to understand it.
Ask an attorney, sir.
Well, I can't aid you in the unauthorized practice of law. I cannot.
No, I'm not asking. I'm not asking for legal advice. I'm asking for your legal intent. What am I going to? What do you intend to be trying me with jurisdiction? That's why I'm asking if it's under which one. And you said it's a criminal matter. If it's criminal,
Sir,
there's someone's been hurt. So if there's someone's been hurt, I have the right to cross-examine.
This nigga is.
I have answered your question legally, and you keep trying to give me limited illegal choices, and I'm not going to do that.
Under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to know. Under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to know what jury I'm going to be tried against, and you have the duty to tell me. I don't think you're going to be violating your oath to office if you did that.
I've answered those questions, sir. We need to move on. I've made it clear to you, it's a couple of hearings now that you're being tried in the District Court of Greenwood County, Kansas, under the laws of the state of Kansas. And we're not going to keep running in circles on this.
That is not.
You know this, and I know this, and I feel like you're just kind of.
No, what I'm asking, so the court the Constitution only grants the court under when it comes to criminal under two matters, and that's why I asked you: is it civil? Is it civil or is it criminal? What you said is criminal, so it's not civil, right?
Sir, you can reserve your right for appeal, but I have ruled. Now, what's your next question or your next point of view? And I need to have you back here. Bring your camera back. I can see you.
Your phone froze. I didn't hear what you said. Your phone froze. It froze.
I don't know if my phone froze or your deal.
My phone froze. You cut out for a second.
Okay, so do you want an attorney? I'll ask you that again.
Before I get to that, I still have to find out.
Holy shit!
I have the Sixth Amendment right to know. If I ask, I have the right to know. I'm not asking for legal advice. I'm asking for your legal intent.
She already answered that like 6 times, sir.
Do you want a jury trial and do you want a lawyer? Those are the two things.
Before I get to that, I have to understand what jurisdiction I'm under so I can rightfully.
Sir,
okay, you don't like my ruling.
You don't. So I had to. So are you telling me I have to get a lawyer to understand? For the record, you just have to get a lawyer to find out what I'm going to be tried against.
Yep.
Is that just some type of secret jurisdiction that I should know about?
Okay, sir. Here's the deal. I'm not going to play games with you. I understand the sovereign citizen position that you take.
I'm not claiming. I didn't say anything about sovereign anything, ma'am. I'm asking
you
how the right to defend myself under my Sixth Amendment right to know. I have right to know which jurisdiction are you going to try me under, and you're telling me in order to ask me for a lawyer. And I'm like, before I even go to trial, I like to know what jurisdiction am I falling up under. And you're telling me in order to find out, I have to get a lawyer. So you're telling me for the record, the defendant has to get a lawyer because there's only some way only lawyers understand what jurisdiction or what I'm going to be tried under. So that's the only way I can.
He's not a good judge when it comes to that. Because our old 2 judges would have shut this shit down a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
She's being way too nice.
Yeah. Well, she's in Kansas. You know that. She looked like Dorothy. What's her name? Do you know her name? Have you been to her courtroom?
No, sir. I normally don't break laws, or I normally don't get caught. One or the other, sir.
I'm gonna need you to go down there and do some investigations on the court rulings over there, sir.
It's all done on TV, obviously. Even the fucking DA on this one's on a goddamn on the phone.
You on an iPad and a phone. Like, what the fuck are you looking at? I don't know what the fuck you looking at, but Jesus Christ. And she looked like she about to smother herself. Never mind.
No, instead of you asking me, but you have the duty to tell me under the Sixth Amendment, do you not?
Okay, now it's your turn to stop talking and my turn to talk. I have answered your questions. I've told you the jurisdiction. You don't like my answers, so you voice your objection for appeal and we move on. We're not going to keep playing this game, sir. Now, do you want a lawyer or do you not?
I need a lawyer for you to tell me when I'm asking you, like, because you saying it's not in the criminal matter, so there's a hurt party.
Sir, quit repeating yourself.
If there's a hurt party, can you present the hurt party to me?
If you keep sitting here wanting to argue with the court, I may have to find you in contempt. Is that what you're trying to get me?
I'm not arguing about the court. I'm trying to understand.
I cannot educate you and train you.
I'm not asking for educate.
If you want to sir, you know there's a person that's going to try to type out this transcript. And if you keep talking over me, do you know what chaos you're going to cause for that transcriptionist?
A lot.
We have to take turns talking. I've answered your question repeatedly. Let's move on to the next question. Or the next point. You don't have any motions I can rule on because you don't have anything in the file. So are you going to hire an attorney, apply for court appointed, or continue on your waiver?
So if you're gonna try one, is there someone that was hurt to make a criminal matter? I'd like to know who it was.
What?
Are you going to hire an attorney, apply for court appointed, or continue to waive your right and represent yourself? Keeping in mind, sir, if you waive your right to an attorney, you will be held to the same standards as a defendant with an attorney. You will be held to the same standards as the attorney. You need to know the same rules, procedures, and laws. So what are you going to do on the issue of attorney? Continue to.
I'm just simply asking you to identify which the code of the written law that you're asking to do. I'm just asking you to which code is that you're bringing against me as a constitutional law. Because if that's a civilized law.
Taking up time. Can you not understand what I'm saying?
You asked me if I want a lawyer. If I want a lawyer, I'm not moving forward because I'm not understanding where we're still going. We're still going under here.
This your
where it's telling me like something criminal matter. If it's something what if it makes a criminal matter, that means it has to be like some injured party. Where is injured party at?
I'm going to order that you appear at the courthouse. Where are you parked right now?
I'm in Texas.
God damn.
You do know your trial is Wednesday and you have to physically be present in the courthouse. It is not a
Before
Zoom.
we get to trial, I'm trying to figure out the jurisdiction. You said we went over to what the jurisdiction is.
Well, if you don't want to submit to the Kansas jurisdiction for your live trial on Wednesday, I can get you a warrant and you can be brought before the court.
That's I'm appearing in person right now. I'm doing my duty to appear, but you're not telling
We're not
me.
having a Zoom jury trial.
They're not telling me. You're not telling me which you're not even telling me what the nature of the cause. You're not telling me. You're not even telling me if it's common law. If it's common law, then you telling me that it's a criminal. If it's criminal, then there should be an injured party. I'm asking where's the injured party? Can you bring the injured party forward?
I am going to, Missy, do you know where Miss Gillette went?
I don't, Judge. I'm assuming she lost signal.
So, are you not going to tell me this record date? You have the right to know.
You want to try
Excuse me,
to,
Your Honor.
do you want to try to?
Get that
see if you
nigga
can
one,
find her
baby.
For me, Missy?
Oh, let's get him.
I think
in jail.
when she gets signal, she'll be back.
Okay, well, we're going to be in recess till Miss Gillette gets her signal and gets back here, because I'm not going to do anything without both parties present. So we're going to go into recess.
Sorry, Judge, my phone screwed up.
Well, apparently the defendants did too, so I'm going to give him a few minutes to see if he comes back.
Everything went out and I couldn't get back on at all.
There he is. We are back on the record in the 13th Judicial District, the District Court of Greenwood County, Kansas. Case 2023 TR 300060, State of Kansas versus Isaiah S. Curvin. Parties as before. Mr. Curvin, you are set for jury trial.
But before we even get to trial, Matt, you still haven't answered my questions. I still want to know the cause of nature of the matter.
Sir, I'm going to find you in contempt if you keep talking over me and being disrespectful.
Ma'am, you keep not even answering my question before you
All
let the jury
right,
trial. You're just
okay.
setting it.
You are now found in contempt. We will deal with your consequences Wednesday at the jury trial. This is set for jury trial. It's going to cost the taxpayers some money, so you better make sure you're ready to go to jury trial come Wednesday. You better make sure you're not in Texas. You better make sure you're sitting in the courtroom in Greenwood County, Kansas. That's Eureka, Kansas. Do you understand, sir? Any questions
No,
about?
I don't. No, I still have questions that was never answered.
I'm not your attorney, sir. I'm your judge.
Yeah, I know you're not returning. I'm asking you, Judge. What is your legal? I'm asking for legal bias. Ask you what was your legal intent. You still haven't told me what your legal intent. Ask you what was the nature and cause of this
My legal intent is to conduct a jury trial on you Wednesday with the jury.
And what was the nature and cause of this whole before all that? What was
The
your nature and cause?
nature of this charge is that you were allegedly operating a motor vehicle without a license in Greenwood County, Kansas, November 9th, 2023. That's the nature. Now,
And you said it's
I'm not-
and I asked.
we're not doing this.
I said a question. So when I asked you what jurisdiction the court, the Constitution grants the courts the two jurisdictions. Which one is common law, and the other one is maritime admiralty law. You said it's neither one of them.
Sir, you
Did
better
not?
go back to law school because I don't think you got the education you need to represent yourself. You either need to go back to law school or go to law school or get an attorney, sir, because you don't understand that which you're speaking of. So be ready to go. And if you're not here and ready to go, Wednesday, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, ma'am. Get him his ass in jail.
Your Honor, I still have a question. You still haven't answered my question before you get.
Hang up on this.
I told you, sir, I am not.
Under the Sixth Amendment, right? Under the Sixth Amendment, you have the.
Okay, I'm gonna fine you. I'm only gonna fine you $50 for that first contempt.
$50 for what?
For continuing to ask the same questions over and over after.
I'm asking it. You never answered it. You never told me what.
I'm going to object. It's been asked and
jurisdiction it was.
answered. It's been ruled on, Judge. We need to proceed to the next step. The state has taken the opportunity to glance through the case Mr. Patterson cited. It can be distinguished from this case because the ruling says the person has to be subjected to up to 12 months imprisonment. It is a DUI case where someone was convicted of a first-time DUI and they were subject to 12 months of prison time or jail time under the law. This is a Class B non-person misdemeanor that's 6 months or less. It must be greater than 6 months in order for the person to be subject to an automatic jury trial. Otherwise, lacking the request, it may be a trial to the bench under the case law. So therefore, the State v. Jones did not apply in this matter. He is facing no more than up to 6 months. So the automatic requirement for jury trial does not apply in this case to Mr. Curvin. The request for jury trial would still need to be in writing for a matter that's up to 6 months. And therefore, I would ask that we don't waste a jury's time and have a bench trial on Wednesday.
He fucked himself.
And move forward in the case.
Mr. Curvin, do you want a jury trial or a bench trial?
I want a jury trial.
Understand, I'm not going to prejudge, but Ms. Gillette, can I continue this for further pretrial hearing with the live hearing, defendant present tomorrow at?
Damn.
What do you have? Can you fit me in at what, 2:30, Missy? Do you have time then? Pick me a time. Give me about a half an hour tomorrow that you can fit me in.
I think our 11 o'clock went off. Let me.
I was going to say 11 o'clock is the perfect time for the state judge.
Well, but I've got to give Mr. Curvin. I've got to give, sir, please quit interrupting. This is not a free-for-all. Ms. Gillette, we've got to give him time to drive up from Texas.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't have a license, he can't drive. We have to give him time to find someone who can drive him up here or give him give him time for a plane ticket or however he wants to get here.
1:00 p.m. from 1 to 1:30, then we can start the first appearance docket at 1:30.
Sounds good. Okay. Sir, this is going to be a live pretrial hearing tomorrow at 1 p.m. You must be
I cannot
present.
make it tomorrow, ma'am. I'm in Texas. That's what I was trying to tell you from before.
I drive, bitch.
There's
You told me you said Wednesday at first, and now you're saying tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So your jury trial is Wednesday. Your pretrial is continued to 1 p.m. tomorrow. There is no law that says I have to give you a Zoom hearing. I try to do that as a courtesy. In
I
most
could do the
cases,
Zoom,
but
but I will move to drive because this
Too late.
like where I'm at, like I'm already like right here by San Antonio. It's like about a 14-hour drive. Like even if I like drove right now, I would still wouldn't make it to like or like probably 2, and I would like drive like this like 32, 14. That's like half a day driving. Now I don't have nobody to drive like that. You know, man. Like that's why like
That's your fault.
if you don't have
I
a
wouldn't.
license, you better not be driving because then that'll be another violation of the law. But that's my order. Be here at 1:00 tomorrow. It live and in person. If you're not here, then most likely a warrant would issue for your arrest, and we'd go from there.
Well, I'm telling you, if I wouldn't make it, what's my other option? If I'm already in Texas, not to, that's hours away. You know, it's like about 4 different states.
Or
well, sir, you
not
came to Kansas. You violated the laws allegedly in Kansas, and you've taken up a lot of the court and council's time. So,
well, I was told the officer said he told me I can take care of it from Texas. I would have to come back to Kansas when I got the rest of the
I have always told you that the trial would be live. Don't be pulling that on
No,
me.
not you. I'm talking about the officer when I got the ticket when I first got it. I let him know like I was just coming through Kansas. Like you don't live here. He said normally you could do video and stuff because it's like different states.
Normally it is, but I'm ordering that you be here in person tomorrow at 1:00. And anything further, Miss Gillette?
Nothing at this time.
Hold on, my phone cut out. Hold on. So,
Mr. Kervin,
say it again, ma'am.
any motions you want to take up tomorrow at the pretrial, you better have them filed by 5:00 tonight with copies served on the prosecutor, or I'm not going to entertain them tomorrow. You've had a long time to get those on file and you haven't done it. And I'm through with repeating myself over and over. So at this time, you owe the court $50 for contempt. We'll address that tomorrow as well. Okay, we'll be in recess.
I have a question before we go. When you said the
man, if you don't
when
hang
you said
up on this
like
nigga,
about to file the motions and everything, did you receive my special appearance motion or anything like that?
Nope. No, sir.
What did you say, nigga?
Nope.
I filed that before.
No, sir. I don't know what to do with it.
That'll be hidden.
I was told that you had received them through email, or I sent the email
Okay,
I sent it a few times. Not like that was the only way.
If you can't figure out how to do it on your own, then you need an attorney. And I have told you repeatedly that if you cannot afford an attorney, you can apply, and I will appoint one.
They told me they had received them before. That's why I was understanding. Like you say you never received them, but you say you received them before. Like the first time we appeared, and then I actually received.
Yeah, bro, just gonna take your 6 months, bro, and cut it short, dog.
Just because you keep repeating something doesn't mean you're going to get
Golly, this nigga killing, bro. Just take the 6 months, bro. Tell them it's gonna take 6 months.
You
Take
keep
the
saying the
$50.
things over and over, thinking
Take
like
the
you're
6
going to get a
months.
different result, and the answer is going to be the same every time.
Okay. You have a good day, Yarner.
Thank you, sir.
Now you want to say you are.
Thank you, Judge.
Idiot.
And the thing is, in Kansas, it's like $150 ticket.
Yeah, bro, just go sit that bullshit out, bro. Fuck it.
That nigga was absolutely.
Obviously, you don't want to pay it. This nigga is crazy.
Well, even if he didn't want to pay it, nigga, he talked himself into more fucking fines. This nigga's dumb.
That's what I'm saying. Super stupid, bro.
Super stupid.
Yeah.
But this
If
is
that's
what they try and do all the
$150
time.
ticket, if that's $150 ticket, right? He just
Yeah.
talked himself into like $2,000.
What
Because
I'm
he's
saying,
gonna have
niggas.
to get there, and he's got to stay there for 2 days.
Exactly.
The pre-trial conference is one day, and then the jury trial is the next day. And plus getting there and all that, he's probably going to try to drive there himself, and he doesn't have a license. So they're going to be watching for him. Dumbass.
Well,
Yep,
you better not speed in
niggas gotta
Oklahoma.
be Niggas got to stop being double S, bro. Super stupid.
Sir, it's 4 days away. Sir, 4 states away. What are we doing?
It is. And he got to go. He got to go from Texas to Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas to Kansas.
All he got to do is drive up from Texas,
I-35. That's all you got to do.
Oklahoma to Kansas.
That's a fact.
He take the long way around. He don't want to go through no tolls, so he got to go.
Well,
Is there a way
he
to
in
find
West
out
Texas.
if he went?
No. I mean, that was months ago, so.
Yeah, we all know he didn't show up.
Yeah, that nigga going to, he's super stupid. Super
My
stupid.
guess is he probably got a lawyer and decided to handle that shit outside of trial.
Yeah, just go and pay it because that's the only thing you need to do, bro. Shut your goddamn mouth and pay it, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking stupid. He taught himself into all that bullshit. He could have just left it alone, call it a goddamn day, but nope, he has to fight it. Like most dumb niggas that do dumb shit like that. Just dumb for no goddamn reason. That's why I am glad I am a reformed black guy.
Dude, but these sovereigns, it ain't just black people. It's a bunch of dumb white people too.
You know, I'm just joking.
These people, man, are
We done
crazy.
seen too many of them, Mayo. Both sides.
Did you see that one I just sent you, Tom?
Let me check.
$200 and some court fees. I pay that quick. But
Oh,
what niggas talking about?
The one that challenged the judge to mutual combat?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, don't play it. It's long.
Oh. I damn sure gonna watch it though. And I think I remember that. I thought it was one that challenged the DA to a duel or some shit.
Yeah, that was a different one.
I thought that was funny as shit too.
What about the one that challenged the judge and they literally went out back and fought?
No, that's what. Yeah, I think
That shit was funny. He did, but maybe it was worth it to him. I don't think he cared at that point.
I mean, it was what up? What up, Nidus? You charge us? You trying
No, I'm wondering what I did to make Kai give me the finger. That's wild.
Oh, in your picture.
Hey, I just edited the Esther saying, nigga, he said Lamont was his son.
Which one are you talking about?
Esther, where she said, nigga, what that clip you just played.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't realize he snuck in the Esther room. He thought he snuck in the Elizabeth room.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I see you got one of your favorite sovereign citizens up here trying to argue with a judge.
Who, Mayo? Mayo has been a sovereign citizen for a while. Actually,
Is he?
No, he's actually a neocon.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about that brother that was just sitting, leaning back, running up the tab.
He's a fucking retard. That was just retardation at its highest.
Hey, he wasn't driving. He was traveling, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I've heard these arguments several times. I'm not a human being. I don't have a name.
I'm a real life man.
I'm a real live man.
I'm
And
the
I wasn't-
beneficiary to the
I was not driving a vehicle. I was traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, only
As
time
they
I
run
see
up the
him
tab.
is when they doing like stops and shit, bro, and them niggas be saying that shit, and they try to show them niggas some fucking paperwork to get away from it and shit.
Hey, some cops just be like, fuck it, I'm tired of it.
Oh
They
yeah, I
just
seen
let it
somebody
go.
bust the window open when he kept trying to talk to him. He asked him that third question.
Oh, yeah. Safe Light loves these guys.
Yeah, because they get all that money all the time.
Yep. They're replacing windows left and right.
Especially from cops that ain't got to pay for that shit.
I think Safe Light should sponsor sovereign citizen instructional videos.
That's a fact. Cause that's what they get paid for, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So what? So now you didn't want to come up yesterday.
No, I was in the chat yesterday. I was editing the show and trimming them clips from Sanford and Son. I just got through doing Esther.
Oh yeah, Esther was.
It's a few of them. It's the one where in court he says enough niggas in there to do a Tarzan movie. You got that one.
Yeah.
Then you got this one with Esther.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what's the other one. But I chose the Esther one.
Nigga?
Oh, the one where he was in the hospital and he said, "Is you a nurse?" And he said, "No, I'm a doctor." He said, "I don't want this nigga working on me."
Yeah. That shit was funny.
So he used nigga a lot on Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wouldn't you? The staple.
I think it was funny without it.
Really?
Yeah, Fred was hilarious.
Yeah, he was.
The drawer with the 90 pairs of glasses to look up a phone number.
Oh, see, I don't know nothing about that because I didn't watch Sanford Son like that.
I understand his plight.
Yeah, because you wear 1,000.
Shut up. I have glasses everywhere.
It was mostly readers. He had multiple readers in that drawer.
Me.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sounds familiar. No, but what happened with your boy Lee, dog? We want to know. We want to know the deal. What happened?
I told you he came in hot from nowhere. I'm sitting there with, it's me, Kasim, and some white guy that's supposed to be a comedian, and Sharon, and he come in and he says, y'all is weird. Y'all won't let y'all woman do this, and he kept doing the y'all thing. And then you saw me put my head down like this. Because I couldn't keep being in y'all. So I bit and I said, is this the Cut Confessions? And then he snapped.
That shit was funny, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hilarious.
Man, that shit was funny, bro. After I was saying, bro, he came in too hot, bro. I said it must have had
no reason.
Something must have had to happen, bro.
But no, he
on
talks like
another
that all
goddamn
the
show,
time.
bro. That's what I'm saying. He ever came over to your show like that, bro, and you gave him the business, and then he didn't like it or something, so he had something against you or something before he came on the stream, because that's what it sounded
He
like.
ain't been to the lair. He ain't been to the lair.
Yeah, it sounded like, because I ain't never seen that nigga act like that towards you on Fight Club or nothing like that. I didn't see him do it to other people.
No. We've been cool forever. That's why it was shocking to me. That's why you heard me at some point go, "Are you performing?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Are you doing this for a performance?"
Yeah.
You said that shit like 6 times. That shit was hilarious. I was like, this shit crazy.
Because listen, when they do all that stuff, I don't really ever take it serious that you that angry in Miami and I'm in Oakland. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It don't make sense.
And then he showed his arm. And I'm like, okay, I'm confused. And he kept talking about pulling knives and what did he say? I'm gonna up the Jimmy or something. I don't know what he was saying.
Toolie.
Oh, I'm gonna up the Toolie.
And take
and then he offered you his penis.
Yeah. Who talks like that though?
New York niggas.
I knew you was gonna
No.
say that.
I know that, but I'm saying like I heard 6ix9ine talk like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna deny you on that one. That's
up the Thule and suck the whole thing. Yeah, it's weird, and then it doesn't sound like aggressive.
Yeah, that's y'all.
Because the real aggressive people get quiet on you. It's a lot
what
of.
we said yesterday. That's what we said yesterday. Same shit. I don't know no real niggas gonna sit there and talk, especially offer you to his dick every 5 seconds.
And then everything I'm saying is like I'm stabbing him. Response was so like, ooh, what can I say? Let me be mean. And then when I said my wife and male thing, because that's what patriarchy said to me like a year ago.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So I was like, okay, we finna get another. My wife is gonna suck somebody off from hell. So let's hear this.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yo, listen. When you got a nigga on the ropes, they motherfuckers screaming for no goddamn reason. And you ain't even say much. You was calm, cool, collected. This shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
No, the part I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, bro. Most of these people ain't never been in a classroom and had to talk about somebody, bro.
What up, Will?
They just know how to they get offended, bro. They don't know how to joan.
Yeah, it's a lost art, sir.
Yeah, and the cold
Man.
part about it, I thought I was being tame.
Now you was trolling.
I was tame. I didn't say you are a cuck. I said, are these cuck confessions?
Nigga, stop it. You know you was trolling.
Yeah, that nigga was.
I was all the way on level 2 then.
Okay.
Because I could think of way worse of things to say than are these cuck confessions.
But it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that what you said. It was the timing of what you said it.
Oh yeah, I got good timing. OG told you I've been looking at Patrice and Dick Gregory and Robert Schimmel and all the greats.
Dick Gregory's another motherfucker. I just laugh.
So as you get higher, I get lower.
Yeah.
Then I make sure I sit up straight too. I make sure I do this to you. Oh.
I don't know, man. I thought it was hilarious. I was gonna join your panel today, but I had to start my shit off. This dog woke me up early, so I had to motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't think today was gonna go as smooth as it went. It went pretty nice.
Yeah, y'all threw me off when Aaron came up there and he was telling y'all about them young dudes. I was like, oh shit.
With the red pill rager.
Yeah, I don't know about all that part, but I just know they was. I don't know what at first what was going on, and then I was like, okay, what they talking about? How these young people out here and these old niggas. I'm like, oh, here we go with this old and young. But then when he said it, I was like, I don't know about that, Aaron. I don't kind of agree with that. But he was trying to put out, but I don't think nobody was really paying attention.
Well, the issue was I started off talking about Rome, then I followed up with the if I were Satan speech, then I followed that up with the similarities between Rome and America. And I say, so since it's saying it's like in the fall and we got to worry about BRICS and China and all the infrastructure that they haven't done, if you got that revolutionary type of mind, wouldn't this be the perfect time for people to get more family oriented, more together, the poor, average, regular man, versus going along with the okey doke and us fighting amongst each other because society seems to be unraveling? And that's how we got to the conversation about the young folks versus the old folks.
Yeah.
And then when they start talking about the work that need to be done, I say, oh, no. I'm a granddad. Maurice, you say out of two, you're a granddad. Well, who's your? I say the uncles. They say Gen X is so bad. So, hey, Generation Y. Y'all the uncles, so get to these young folks. And I'm not talking about get to your peers because they say it's easier to teach a child than it is to teach a grown man. So get busy. What's missing? The village is missing. What can repair the village? Y'all. So everything Aaron was saying, that was me in the background chiming in with that.
Okay.
I
If I said,
go ahead,
like I said, I had no problem with it either, bro. Like I said, I just didn't think people on the panel. Only person that, like I said, that really got down and got to talking about it was Kasim, but everybody else was just not agreeing with him, but they wasn't disagreeing with him either.
Yeah, I was for the most part agreeing with him, except some parts. Well, before he even got there, the real barn burner was Sway.
As it always is.
Sway come in, he hot.
As it always is.
But then he, today I was ready. So even he was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But in the initial stages, well, if the young kids messed up, and I said that before. Not everything is about you, but no. You said my generation. Let me say this again. There's a minority of older men saying y'all soft as cotton. Not all of us are saying, because a lot of us don't care. It's your turn.
That's true.
It's your turn now. You can blame Gen X as much as you want to. We're grandfathers now. It's your turn. And if you're talking about your age, don't do that, because Snick, the Panthers, Malcolm, Martin, all of them was in their late teens, early 20s at the peak of the work they did. They was up out of here by the time they was 30. So it's your time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that at all. But I'm sorry. I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Some
We
heat.
just came to say shalom.
Shalom. Yo, thanks for coming up here, bro.
Yeah.
You know it's every Sunday if you want to get involved in these court cases and tell them how stupid these judges are.
Oh yeah, well we got throughout the week, right? Monday, Thursday, Tuesday.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right,
when
man.
you open. All right.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll see y'all tonight where we do the continuation of Roots Next Generation. But
Oh, that's on Rumble, right?
yeah. We will
What time is that?
I'm gonna start at 6. Start at 6.
6 my time, 6 your time.
6 my time, so it'll be
3
your time.
All right. See you then.
But we ain't gonna start Roots till probably about 7.
All right.
Yeah. We're gonna start Roots around 7.
All right.
But the other
Peace.
shit I gotta go over this other fucking video. I was like, ooh, this is crazy. All right, man.
All right.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye. See you later
Bye.
on.
That shit, hey.